Castro swings and unloads. Deep down the line. It's gone. Game-tying back-to-back. Iron Pig.
Philip Truck Company, Shepherd Rehabilitation, Hilton Garden Inn, and Staybridge Suites.
Pitch, Riccone wings and blasts it. Deep right, staring, watching. It's gone. A three-run no-doubter for Gabe Rincones.
Leader of the pack, Lehigh Valley Health Network, NJM Insurance, Richmore Florists.
3-2. Sanger swings, drives in the air towards left. It's falling fast. Reyes hustling in into a slide. Did he pick it? He did. Sliding catch, Felix Reyes. Get on your horse, big boy.
Riverview Country Club, Robertson Insurance, Service Electric, St. Luke's Health Network, TD Bank, The Morning Call, and WFMZ 69 News.
The 3-2 pitch. Anthony swings. It's a line drive deep right. De La Cruz back to the track. It's off the wall. Coming to score Antigua. Wilson behind him. And Keaton Anthony wins it.
Now, let's go live to the Cyan Sky broadcast booth with the voice of the Iron Pigs, Sam Jelnick.
On a gorgeous Thursday night here in Allentown, Pennsylvania, we're at Coca-Cola Park, where it is time for Lehigh Valley IronPigs baseball. Hi, everybody. Sam Jelnick with you here from the Cyan Sky broadcast booth. Doesn't matter the day of the week. IronPigs and Woo Sox for Game 3 of this series. Pigs looking to snap a 4-game losing streak as they have fallen to a season worst 7 games under 500 at 32 and 39 here on the season. Woo Sox winners of the first 2 games this week will try to make it 3 in a row, and they'll try to do it against an old friend of theirs. It is Brian Keller. Keller, who was the last time he was in affiliated baseball, actually with Worcester quite a number of years back. Gets the ball for the Pigs here today. 0-1 with a 4.35 ERA this season. And this is the lineup that he's going to face for the Woo Sox, brought to you by PSECU. PSECU, members achieve more. For the Woo Sox, Anthony Siegler leads things off. He's at second base. Then Sung-Chae Chang, the shortstop, will hit second. Mikey Romero at third base is in the 3-hole. Alan Castro, DHs, bats fourth. Nathan Hickey is the first baseman in the 5-hole. Christian Campbell in right field will hit sixth. Jason DeLay, the catcher, bats seventh. First action for him this week. Ditto for Max Ferguson, hitting after him in the 8th spot. He's in center field. And then Tyler McDonough, switch hitter, will bat ninth and play left field. With Raymond Burgos, a lefty on the mound for Worcester. Burgos 1-4 with a 7.66 ERA when we see him in the bottom of the first. Keller done with his warm-up tosses on the mound, looking to continue to ramp up this year. Like we mentioned, it's been a number of years since Keller was in affiliated baseball. He missed all of 2023, 24, and 25. Tommy John surgery and then some additional surgeries after the fact, as the initial TJ didn't quite go as planned. But Keller now back to full health and making his 4th start with the IronPigs. 6'3", 210-pound righty is ready to go on the first base side of the rubber. Steps into his windup. His first pitch to Anthony Siegler is a called strike at the top of the zone at 92. It's a called strike, and we're underway just a minute late. 6:46, first pitch. It's a gorgeous night, 84 degrees. First pitch, Keller the wind, 0-1. Siegler late, swings and misses. Foul tip held on to by McIntosh. 0-2. Siegler takes his timeout, now back into the box. Switch hitter bats from the left side, hitting 287, 3 homers. He's driven in 23. 0-2. Check swing, fastball up, peel to third. Oh, he wins. Nobody on the field seemed to think he win except for Ben Phillips, the crew chief, down the line. He rings up Siegler, walks back to the dugout, and it's a 3-pitch strikeout for Brian Keller to begin his evening. Good start for Brian. He was sharp to begin the game against Scranton Wilkes-Barre last week. Threw 3 scoreless to start out and then gave up 3 runs on a pair of homers in the bottom of the 4th. Next up, Sung-Chae Chang swings the first pitch. It's a hard ground ball by the mound and into center for a base hit. So first pitch hacking takes a hard turn around first. Carlson gets it in from center. It's a base hit for Sung-Chae Chang. Continues his good week. Homered on Tuesday, doubled on Wednesday, and singles here on Thursday. He is at first, brings up Mikey Romero. Set the defense for you. Behind Keller, it's Otto Kemp in left, Dylan Carlson in center, Brian De La Cruz in right. Carter Keyboom's third base, Christian Cairo the shortstop, Dylan Moore at second, Felix Reyes at first, and Paul McIntosh catches for Keller. Side of the chest, delivers to the plate, pitches down low on Mikey Romero. Romero in the 3 spot, hitting .236 for the Woo Sox. 4 homers, he's driven in 27. Keller stretches from the first base side of the mound, puts the feet shoulder width apart, set the chest. Chang a strong lead. Keller a look over his shoulder, the pitch home. Fastball tails high and away. Keller with a 5-pitch mix. It's a 4-seam fastball, cutter, slider, sinker, and curveball. He'll use the fastball, the 4-seamer, half the time. Cutter 20%, slider 17%, and sinker 12%. Throw over to first, Chang barely off the bag, walks back on the base. Absolutely stunning night for a ball game, like we mentioned, mid-80s temperature-wise, and if you think that's too hot, well, the wind is kicking up hard enough that you're going to be cooled off in no time. 2-0, Keller carves the outside corner, 2 balls and strike. It is unbelievably windy. Right now, the flag is being blown kind of out towards right center, so anything in the air is going to be an adventure, and it's swirling a good bit, so there's always a good chance you look up one moment, it's blowing right, next it's blowing left. Chang a huge lead off of first. Keller finally steps off and looks him off. Keller kind of stammering off the mound there, trying to disengage. If he had been able to pick over to first base cleanly, he probably would have picked Chang off, but Chang trying to coax him here. The pitch comes home. Chang takes off. It swung on and missed. The throw to second. On a hop, he got him. Great recovery by Paul McIntosh. Chang with a phenomenal jump, but McIntosh a 1-hop strike throws him out. That's the second out here in the first. Chang, just like the prior pitch, or prior to when Keller tried to step off on him, was dancing off the bag at first, got a huge lead, a good jump, but McIntosh gets rid of it quick and throws him out. 2-2 on Mikey Romero. Keller the full wind, the pitch home. Romero sprays it into the seats. Pigs have had a lot of trouble throwing out Woo Sox base runners this week. Worcester with multiple stolen bases every game of the series, and the Pigs to this point have not been able to throw anybody out. Paul McIntosh changes that, throwing out Sung Jae Chang for the second out of the first. 2-2. Keller misses inside with the cutter. 3-2. So chance for Keller to face the minimum here in the top of the first. Shadows covering the plate, out to the mound, stopping just in front of the circle. The 3-2. Romero again fights off the fastball into the third base side seats. Hitters will complain relentlessly about the shadows here at Coca-Cola Park. A 6:45 first pitch has all the home plate covered but the pitcher in sunshine, which makes it really hard to pick up the baseball. Still 3-2 on Romero. The payoff. Romero, a hard ground ball the other way. That's going to sneak in between Keyboom and the diving Cairo at short. It's into left for a base hit. So a second consecutive hit technically for the Woo Sox. Romero at first, 2 outs. DH Alan Castro will have a chance here in the first. Keller, originally drafted by the Yankees out of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. He was a 39th round pick in 2016. A round that has ceased to exist for a long time now. Castro, switch hitter, batting left. Keller to the plate. Good cutter onto the outside corner. Keller spent the majority of his minor league career with the Yankee system, making it up to AAA with Strand Wilkes-Barre. Then he was minor league Rule 5 by the Red Sox. 0-1 pitch. Castro takes 93-mile-an-hour fastball. It's up high. Keller was with Worcester for all of the 2022 season, which was really the closest he ever got to making it to the majors. He had a really good year with Worcester with 6-5, 3.27 ERA. 1-1. Castro lays off, pitch off the plate. McIntosh has it scoot off his glove to his right. Hitter Castro is actually the one to pick it up. Play hadn't been called dead yet, and never really thought about what would happen should a hitter interfere with a live ball like that. But home plate umpire Austin Snow kind of recognizing play in and of itself was already concluded by that point. 2-1 the count. Keller at the chest, to the plate, and Castro scrapes it to the backstop. 2-2. Keller with Worcester in 2022, 113 innings, 126 strikeouts. And it was on the strength of that year that he was able to sign a contract over in Japan, where he was supposed to pitch for the Hanshin Tigers. Castro takes his time out now, back into the box. No score, top of the first. Romero leads from first. Infield plays the pull side for the lefty, the 2-2. Castro spots into the air down the left field line, not deep. Kemp over towards the warning track now. Makes the catch to retire Castro, and the inning is over. Keller works around a pair of base hits with a caught stealing, and we go to the last of the first. It's the Woo Sox nothing, and the Iron Pigs coming to bat. Here are the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
From the Phillipsburg Easton Honda Studios, this is Fox Sports Radio. Clinton Acura and Phillipsburg Easton Honda, two trusted names, one goal, 5-star customer service.
This Saturday, June 20th, from noon until midnight, it's the Midnight Sale at Ashley Furniture. Save up to 70% off store-wide on the styles you've been waiting for. Shop now and pay later with Ashley's no-interest financing. Plus, enjoy free delivery on your purchase. Yes, free delivery. And that's not all. We're giving away prizes every hour. Big savings, big giveaways, and one big day to shop. Don't miss the Midnight Sale this Saturday, only at Ashley.
For 80 years, people have come to Lincoln Tech to get serious about their future. Classes start this month and Field's making a real impact right now, so log on to lincolntech.edu for details. Lincoln Tech, your place, your time, your future.
You're listening to IronPigs Baseball, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America. On Fox Sports Radio 94.7 FM, 1230 AM, and streaming at lvfoxsports.com.
Bottom of the first, it's the Woo Sox nothing and the Iron Pigs. Coming to bat against Raymond Burgos on the mound for the Woo Sox. Nice inning by Brian Keller in the top of the first, working around a pair of base hits. And Burgos, the southpaw on the mound for the Woo Sox. This is the lineup that he'll face for the Pigs, brought to you by PSECU. PSECU members achieve more. It'll be Dylan Moore to lead things off. He's the second baseman, followed by Felix Reyes at first, Otto Kemp in left. Keaton Anthony is the DH batting fourth. Ryan De La Cruz in right field is in the 5-hole, followed by Christian Cairo, the shortstop. Carter Kibu at third base bats seventh. Paul McIntosh catching hits eighth. And Dylan Carlson back in the lineup, bats ninth and plays center field tonight for the Iron Pigs. Burgos hands over his head, the lefty into his line. The first pitch from him to Dylan Moore is a fastball off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Moore hitting .240 for the Iron Pigs. He's got 1 homer and he's driven in 5. 1-0. Burgos misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Burgos, a tall southpaw on the mound, 6'5", 210 pounds. 2-0 pitch. Moore with the chopper down the third base side. That's a foul ball into the camera well. Burgos was originally an 18th round pick of Cleveland in 2016 out of Pedro Falu Oriano High School in Rio Grande, Puerto Rico. Quite a few Puerto Ricans on this Woo Sox ball club. 2-1, it's downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Kind of a shame we're not playing as the Coquille this week. But Burgos, drafted by the Guardians, now with the Red Sox organization, making his 7th appearance, 6th start. 3-1. Moore barrels it up, right center field, pretty deep. Ferguson racing after it, back to the track, looks up at the wall. It's off the middle of the fence, plays the carom perfectly, fires it into the cutoff man, but Moore with a headlong dive into second with a leadoff double. Good piece of hitting by Dylan Moore. Got a middle of the way fastball, just goes with it. Spanks it off the wall in right center. Good read by Ferguson as well on seeing where that ball was going to hit. Played the angle perfectly. And Moore with his 2nd double of the year for the Pigs. He's in scoring position for Felix Reyes. Woo Sox scored first yesterday, plating 2 in the first. First one home to Reyes is down and in. It pops away from Jason DeLay as it's in the dirt. It's over his head and back behind him, and Moore will take third base. That's a tricky one for Jason DeLay. He was able to get a piece of it, but careened straight up in the air. And as a catcher, when that happens, you have no clue where it is. Moore, good jump. Takes third base. So a man at third, nobody out, and the Woo Sox are going to play the infield back, which both in terms of strategy and for self-preservation with Felix Reyes at the plate is a good idea here. 1-0 sinker, it's up and away. Ball 2. Felix, a tough night at the yard last night. He was 0 for 5 with a punch-out. Still hitting .304 on the season with 16 homers, 42 driven in. 2-0 pitch. Burgos loses a cutter, it's way high. It's been a tough year for Burgos with Worcester, 1-4, 7.66 ERA. 22 and a third innings coming in. He struck out 23, walked 13, and given up 33 hits. 3-0 pitch. Reyes swinging away, sprays it into the seats down the first base side. Kind of surprised at that 3-0 swing from Felix. That was fastball that was not in a very hittable spot. Typically, he's a bit more selective than that, especially in a hitter's count. 3-1. Felix punches this one in the air down the right field side, slicing towards the corner. Right fielder Campbell makes the catch, pressed up against the sidewall, spins and fires it to the plate. But Moore tags and scores from third, the first run of the game, and it's 1-0 Iron Pigs in the bottom of the first. RBI number 43 for Felix, and the Pigs with a quick run here in the bottom of the first. Moore doubling, goes to third in the wild pitch, and Reyes tries him in with the sacrifice fly. Clear the bases off, 1 out for Otto Kemp. Otto hitting .215, he's got 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. Left on right matchup, Burgos first pitch home is a sinker down at the knees. No balls and strike. Burgos hands over the head, working quick. Kicks, delivers, sweeper down dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Otto last night, 1 for 3. Walked, scored a run, started the 2-out rally in the bottom of the 6th. Singling ahead of Keaton Anthony's double. 2-0 pitch. Kemp, another take. It's down the dirt. Burgos having a tough time finding the strike zone early. Fell behind Moore, fell behind Reyes, and now 3-0 on Otto. Burgos' last time out was on June the 12th against Rochester. Pitch home to Otto, he swings, hits a 1-hopper over to third base. Mikey Romero there to glove, moving to his left, throws to first. In time to get Kemp. 2 outs. Two outs and nobody on for Keaton Anthony. Burgos, his last time out, the loss against Rochester was his second loss in 3 outings. He has lost 4 of his 6 decisions this year for the Woo Sox. First pitch cutter down at the knees. 0-1 on Keaton. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. His last time out against the Red Wings. 0-1. Keaton swings and misses. Sweeper down the dirt. 0-2. Burgos, pretty standard left-handed arsenal. Sinker, cutter, sweeper, 4-seam, and changeup. 36% sinker, 23% cutter. 18 sweeper, and 12.5 4-seam with changeup the final 10%. 0-2 on Keaton Anthony. Right-handed hitter, slightly open stance. Feet close together, bats from a crouch. 0-2. Burgos tries to go down and in with a fastball, just a little bit low. One 0 Iron Pigs. Bottom of the first, sac fly for Felix Reyes. 1-2. Keaton rolls it on the ground left side to his left. Third baseman Romero cuts it off, sets his feet, fires a dart to first. Plenty of time to get Anthony and the inning over. Pigs get the first run of the game, though. Dylan Moore doubles to lead off the frame, comes in to score on the Reyes sac fly, and we go to the second. It's 1-0 Iron Pigs here in the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
The scoreboard. Our hopes and dreams rest on the outcome. But it doesn't show the sacrifice it takes to win, or the pain of accepting defeat. Because the real score isn't about points. It's about how many times you come back from impossible odds. Here for all the moments that matter. The name trusted for over 80 years and accepted by top doctors and specialists. Capital Blue Cross. Live fearless.
Why does it always say paper jam when there's no paper jam?
Hi there.
Who are you and why are you in our office space?
I'm Cy, your friendly copier helper guy. There you go. You're all set.
Whoa, Cy, that was awesome.
Thanks. Better service is on the horizon with Science Sky Copiers.
Science Sky Service. They hit it out of the park. If you need help with your office copiers and printers, call Science Sky today or find them at scienceskycopiers.com.
Hi, IronPigs fans. I'm Linda Kawardi. I work in human resources at Air Products. I live in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and I'm proud to support MDA.
Air Products. Working here, living here, giving here.
Hi, IronPigs fans. I'm Nick Mitica. I work in hydrogen energy systems at Air Products. I live in Zionsville, and I'm proud to support Community Bike Works.
Air Products. Working here, living here, giving here.
You're listening to the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Top of the second, IronPigs leading the Woo Sox early, 1-0. Sam Jelinek with you here from the Science Sky broadcast booth. Nathan Hickey leads it off for the Woo Sox against the former Woo Sox himself, Brian Keller. First pitch from Keller, fastball just a little bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. Hickey, Campbell, delay. 2 up for the Woo Sox in the second. That's 5, 6, and 7. Keller, first base side, winds, delivers, and Hickey hits a rifle shot by Reyes at first on a hop and into right for a base hit. De La Cruz gloves in front of the track, spins and fires it into second. Holds Hickey to a long single here to begin the top of the second. So Hickey, coming off of a good game yesterday, he was 2 for 4 with a solo homer and the go-ahead single in the 10th. And it's a base hit here to begin his day on Thursday night. He's at first, brings up Christian Campbell. Keller set the chest, first pitch home. Campbell takes. Cutter is at the knees on the inside corner. 0-1 on Campbell, and Campbell's actually going to challenge this. Thinks it might have been in off the plate. First challenge the game. Worcester's been pretty good with their challenges this week, and they're going to get this one right. Did miss just barely down and in by about a ½ inch, missing off the inside edge. Campbell, a right-handed hitter, crowds the plate a little bit, angles the bat towards the mound. 1-0 from Keller, fastball is at the knees. 1 ball and strike. Keller, quite a journey to be where he is. Not pitching in an official game in over 3 years. 0-1 pitch, or 1-1 rather, misses in under the arms of Campbell. Ball 2. Campbell hitting .216, 2 homers. He's driven in 21. Was 0 for 1 last night. A sac fly, driving a run, and then also 3 walks. Keller, his last official action was as a member of the Woo Sox in 2022. 2-1. Campbell takes the fastball up high. He did pitch in a couple of games for the Hanshin Tigers farm team in Japan before he got hurt. Ultimately, that was just a smattering of outings. Came back stateside, had his Tommy John surgery, and thus began the long odyssey. 3-1, fastball down the middle, 3-2. Started with the Tommy John surgery for Keller. Go through the TJ process, the rehab. It's a 12 to 18 month ordeal. When he got towards the end of it, still didn't feel right, and they ultimately had to go back in and do another surgery, a repositioning of the nerve in his elbow. 3-2 on Campbell. Hickey at first, the payoff. Campbell off the hands, fouls it back. Count stays full. You go ahead, you do that surgery, and you got to go ahead and rehab again. So he missed all of 2024, and then after that had to miss all of 2025 as well. Still full on Campbell. Infield at double play depth. Keller set the chest, the 3-2. Inside, almost hit Campbell. He spins out of the way. Easy take. It's ball 4, and the first 2 are on for the Woo Sox to begin the top of the second. Keller did get in a couple of outings with the Phillies rookie league team down in Florida, the complex. So that was kind of his return to action moment. He said it was a little bit emotional the first time he took the mound then. You know, you're still wearing Phillies gear. You're going up against a real live opponent. Said that was one of the harder things over the 3 years was you're constantly grinding, rehabbing, working your way back. First pitch to Jason DeLay. It's a fastball up high. ball one, and all of that is, it's not completely in solitude because you have people training around you, but it's not in the heat of competition. There's not somebody else in the box who's trying to take your lunch money. Delay, the catcher, hitting from the right side, first at bat this week, hitting 226, 1-0, swings a high fastball and fouls it back. Delay's got 2 homers and he's driven in 18. Originally a 4th-round pick of the Pirates out of Vanderbilt. Now 31 years old, spent last year in the Braves organization. A lot of Major League time with Pittsburgh, 2022 through 2024. 1-1. Lays off a sinker, it's down low. Gets arm's reach away from McIntosh at the plate, but the runner's not going to advance on that. Keller said one of the pleasant surprises and things that really caught him as emotionally enriching the past couple of weeks as he's gotten to pitch here with the IronPigs is for his family to be able to see him pitch again. 2-1 pitch. Delay takes up high. Ball 3. Now has a young, I believe, 2-year-old daughter who, when she was first born, it was in the middle of Keller's Tommy John surgery and his rehab there. So, as she started getting older and, got to learn what, Daddy does for his job, that he's a baseball player, a pitcher. 3-1 on the way to Delay. Keller finds a home on the outside corner, 3-2. But from the time that she was born up until these past few weeks with the Pigs, she had never actually gotten to see him pitch in a true stadium environment. He said that for her to be able to see that has really meant the world for her. 2 on, nobody out. The payoff. Delay swings. It's a high fly ball deep down the left field line. Hooking, though, towards the picnic patio. It'll land amongst those seats and then pinball back out to Otto Kemp in left. Still a full count on Jason Delay. That's what Keller said was the really satisfying thing about getting out of the complex and back, into true team baseball, the AAA affiliate. To get to experience, truly being a professional again. So it's meant a lot for him to his daughter to be able to see that. 3-2 again. Delay swings and misses. Pumps 94 right by him. Keller, second strikeout of the day. His first out here in the second. Scoreless here in the top of the second. First and second, 1 out. Max Ferguson coming up next. During the entire rehab for Keller, he said his wife is obviously a huge backbone for him, pushing and supporting. Max Ferguson, left-handed hitter, just $154 on the season. Takes a look at the first pitch cutter, nabs the outside corner. 0-1. Ferguson is 6 for 39. He's got no extra base hits, 2 RBIs. Left-handed hitter, an open stance, has Hickey at second and Campbell at first. 0-1. Ferguson pops it up behind the plate and into the seats. 0-2. Keller said he never felt any sort of anything but support from his wife through the whole ordeal over 3 years. It was Keller's dream to get back, that he never wavered in his belief, and to not waver, that means you also have a support system around you that also was never shaken for a moment. 0-2. Fastball misses up high. Check swing, appeal to third, he held up. Keller working with a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second. Worcester threatening, though. First and second, 1 out. Wind whipping the flag out towards left center. Infield to the pull side for the lefty. The 1-2. Waits out the breaking ball and fouls it back. Still 1-2. Ferguson waves black bat out at Keller. Tan glove. Keller gets his sign to the ready at the chest. No look to second. The 1-2. This is down and in with the sinker. 2-2. Very sinker and cutter heavy for Keller. Not seeing much of the breaking balls yet. Outfield is straight away on Ferguson. Keller working from the first base side of the mound. Hickey leads from second, Campbell from first, the 2-2. Foul tip held on to by McIntosh. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brian Keller. 2 away in the second. So it's been a bit of a slog for Keller here in the second, but after the single and the walk begins the frame, back-to-back strikeouts, and he is now on the verge of getting out of this. Got to get through Tyler McDonough, though, who off the bench last night came up with 2 RBI base hits. Switch hitter, batting left. Keller delivers home, and the fastball is just a little bit high. Shadows still covering all of home plate, stretching out to the mound, but Keller pitching amidst nothing but sunshine. Takes a look to second, 1-0 pitch. Cutter's a little bit high again. Ball 2. It's now 41 pitches for Keller. He gave up 2 hits in the first, had a caught stealing in the middle of it. Single and a walk here to begin the second. Back-to-back strikeouts, but he's falling behind on McDonough. The 2-0 pitch. McDonough takes fastball barely below the kneecaps. 3-0 on McDonough with the top of the order, Anthony Siegler on deck. Cairo at short, shadowing the runner Hickey. 3-0 pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Pigs lead 1-0, top of the second. Blue Sox threatening, 2 on, 2 out, the 3-1 coming. McDonough takes, it's off the outside edge. Ball 4, second walk of the inning, issued by Keller. Loads the bases for the top of the order. It's Anthony Siegler, who struck out on 3 pitches his first time up. And before he hits, the catcher Paul McIntosh going to go out to the mound here, have a word with Keller, hopefully lock him back in. Gives us a chance to tell you about our umpires here today. Behind the plate, you have Austin Snow, Travis Brewer over at first base, Austin Jones at second base, Ben Phillips, our crew chief, is at third base, and our umpires are brought to you by Gross McGinley, attorneys at law, focused on fair play. Gross McGinley has been providing trusted legal counsel to the greater Lehigh Valley for the past 50 years. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Anthony Siegler, the most productive Blue Sox hitters this season, comes in with 3 homers, 23 RBIs. Switch hitter will bat from the left side, struck out his first time up. Against Keller from the stretch, first pitch home, and Siegler hacks away and dribbles it to the backstop. Oh, 0-1 on Anthony Siegler. Long inning now for Keller. He's at 45 pitches total in the ballgame. Infield plays Siegler to the pull side, left-handed hitter, 0-1. Keller downstairs to the sinker. Ball and strike. And Pigs, pitching staff-wise, are in a really tough situation. The past 24 hours have seen a good amount of turmoil out of the Pigs bullpen and starting rotation. Quite a few promotions. 1-1. Siegler, a bouncing ball up the first base side. That's foul. Wide of the bag, down the line. It's 1-2. Yesterday, obviously, Andrew Painter optioned by the Phillies back here to Lehigh Valley. Dave Dombrowski saying he's not going to take his normal turn in the rotation the next time here with Lehigh Valley in 4 days. It's going to be longer than that. So Painter is down. Max Lazar went up earlier this week. Seth Johnson was recalled earlier today. And tonight's scheduled starter, Bryce Wilson, had his contract purge selected by the Phillies as well, which is why Keller's even pitching today. So you're short a couple of arms, both in the rotation and in the bullpen. 1-2. Siegler takes up high, 2-2. So getting Keller through 5 innings today was going to be of paramount importance. But he's still ramping up this season. He was 66 pitches, a season high his last time out, through 4 1/3 innings. And right now he's about to throw his 49th pitch of the game, and we're still in the second. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 2-2. Siegler with a pop-up down the third base side into shallow left. Shortstop Cairo goes out, makes the call and the catch to retire Siegler, and the inning over. Keller uses a lot of bullets, is able to get out of dodge in the second, strands the bases loaded. We go to the last of the second. It's 1-0 Iron Pigs here in the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
This Saturday, June 20th, from noon until midnight, it's the Midnight Sale at Ashley Furniture. Save up to 70% off store-wide on the styles you've been waiting for. Shop now and pay later with Ashley's no-interest financing. Plus, enjoy free delivery on your purchase. Yes, free delivery. And that's not all. We're giving away prizes every hour. Plus, 3 lucky shoppers will win our grand prizes. Big savings, big giveaways, and one big day to shop. Don't miss the Midnight Sale. This Saturday, only at Ashley Furniture.
Hey, John, why so glum? I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the 3rd time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this. Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career. Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea.
Sam, in the World Cup right now, Canada is up 3-0 over Qatar. They're down to 9 players. They're in the 57th minute. They've already got 2 red cards.
Oh, man.
Not good.
Ohio, please drink responsibly.
You're listening to Iron Pigs Baseball, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America. On Fox Sports Radio 94.7 FM, 12:30 AM, and streaming at lvfoxsports.com.
Bottom of the second, still 1-0 Iron Pigs as Brian Keller able to get out of a bases loaded jam in the top of the second. Brian De La Cruz leads things off here in the last of the second against Raymond Burgos. He swings the first pitch and fouls it back. 0-1 on De La Cruz. It's a nearly all, actually technically all right-handed lineup for the Iron Pigs here tonight. Dylan Carlson, the only non-right-handed bat, but he is a switch hitter who will bat right-handed. 0-1 on De La Cruz, the pitch. Burgos misses up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. De La Cruz with the big swing last night. 2-run homer in the last of the 6th. Tied the game at 4 apiece. Turned out to be the last run of the game that the Pigs would get. They lead 1-0. Bottom 2. 1-1. De La Cruz takes. Sinker tails back to the inside corner. Ball, 2 strikes. Burgos began this year actually pitching down in Mexico with the Oaxaca. 12 innings there, had a 5.25 ERA with 8 strikeouts. 1-2, De La Cruz with a one-hop screamer to second. Backing up on it, Siegler to his left, able to glove on the outfield grass. Spins around, throws to first, gets De La Cruz. First out here in the last second. Hard hit ball by De La Cruz. He stung it 101 miles an hour off the bat, but Siegler trying to get as much time to react as possible. Backtracked over to his left. One out, nobody on for Christian Cairo. Team's leading OBP'er takes a pitch off the inside edge. 1 ball, no strikes. Cairo with a 409 on base percentage. He's got 2 homers. He's driven in 22 with a 256 batting average. 1-0 coming. Bird goes to the cutter on the inside half. Cairo with a league-leading 54 walks. Now on a 17-game on-base streak that is the longest by an Iron Pig this season. 1-1, Cairo swings and misses. 1-2, and I'm actually short-selling Cairo here. It's now 55 walks. 55 walks this season for Cairo is just 4 off of his career high. 1-2, pitches down and in. 2-2, he had 59 walks in 108 games in 2024 between Akron and Columbus. Last year, 112 games with the Columbus Clippers. He walked all of 45 times. 2-2 on Cairo. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch home, it's down and in. 3-2, so all of a sudden, Cairo has come over to the Phillies organization and developed a very keen eye at the plate. He's always a pretty discerning hitter. Wouldn't chase all too much, but he's taken it to another level this year. 3-2. Not going to believe this. It's down and away. It's ball 4. 56th walk of the season for Christian Cairo, and his on-base streak now out to 18 games. And that's the stock at bat from Cairo there. working a walk. It's not, pitchers nibbling against him. It's fights off a couple of pitches, gets to 2 strikes, and ultimately just doesn't chase. So Cairo at first. He's 19 for 27, stealing bases this season. Carter Keyboom's the next hitter. Takes a look at a first pitch sinker that's right down the middle. Keyboom hitting .285 with the Pigs, 5 homers. He's driven in 23. Right-handed hitter stares at Burgos, who lifts the leg high, now throws to first, and Cairo is chased back. IronPigs up 1-0. Bombed the second. Scored a run in the first on a Felix Reyes sacrifice fly. Cairo a big lead at first. Infield plays Keyboom to the pull side. Outfield shades on the other way. Cairo's running. Keyboom a bouncing ball up the middle by the dive of Chang at short and into left center for a base hit. Cairo speeds over to third, takes a turn, and acting manager Andrew Graham tells him get back. As he gets back to third base. Base hit for Carter Keyboom, and the Pigs in business, first and third with just 1 out in the second. Bouncing ball by Keyboom back through the box, and Chang, who was playing to the pull side for the right-handed hitter, had a good amount of ground to cover, maneuvering to his left, laid out for it, couldn't get it. And the Pigs with men at the corners now for Paul McIntosh. Paul with a humongous swing last night. Solo homer got them on the board in the 5th. First pitch breaking ball from Burgos, snipes the bottom of the zone. No balls to strike. There was the 3rd homer of the season for McIntosh. Now 15 RBIs while hitting .236. Enfield is back, a double play depth for the Woo Sox. The pitch. Paul swings, punches into the air, right center field. Long run for Ferguson. He's not going to get there. Has to play it on a hop. Cairo comes in to score. Keyboom motors first to third. And it's another RBI for Paul McIntosh. Back-to-back games. Picks up an RBI base hit. 2-0 IronPigs in the last of the second. Woo Sox just some bad luck. They had the outfielders played pretty far away from the right center field alley. And Paul just sends it 3/4 of the way up the gap. Drops it in. Ferguson can only play it on a bounce. Cairo scores. McIntosh drives in his 16th. Keyboom over to third base. First and third, 1 out. Batter is Dylan Carlson, switch hitter batting right. Takes a first pitch cutter that's outside, but the catcher Delay is going to challenge this. Delay is already 1 for 1 challenging tonight, and it looks like he's about to be 2 for 2. Upon review, yeah, that cutter did get the outside black. Carlson hitting 158 with the IronPigs. He's got 2 homers, and he's driven in 10 this season. He had last night off. He was 0 for 2 on Tuesday, drawing a pair of walks. 0-1 pitch. Carlson takes a changeup that's way outside. So the Pigs a 2-0 lead. 2 runs on 3 hits. Infield back again for the Woo Sox. Middle infield at double play depth. Romero back at the bag at third base. 1-1. Carlson waves away at a sweeper down low. 1-2. Outfield is deep for the Woo Sox. The wind is blowing out, but I do feel like they're giving Carlson a decent amount of respect here. Shadows now covering the mound and home plate. 1-2. Down and in. Almost hit Carlson as he got out of the way at the last moment. Change-up yanked by Burgos. 2-2. Carlson a square stance. Crowds the plate from the right side. 2-2. Called strike 3. Fastball at the knees. And Carlson's going to challenge this. He thinks that was down low. Woo Sox with already 1 good challenge in this at-bat. Carlson trying to return the favor. Keep this at-bat alive. And upon review, it is a strike. Barely. Call is confirmed. Pigs lose the challenge, and they'll be down to 1 the rest of the day here. Ball barely scraping the bottom side of the knees. It's not a bad look for Carlson, but that's just kind of bad luck the Pigs have had while trying to challenge this year. Carlson the second out in the second, brings up Dylan Moore, doubled off the wall in right center. His first time up, scored the first run of the game. Takes the first pitch cutter that's down and away, and Delay is going to challenge this again. Nearly the same spot that he got a call overturned on earlier in this inning. And upon review, he's done it again. Jason DeLay now 3 for 3 challenging. We're not even out of the second inning yet. So it's 0-1 on Dylan Moore. Keyboom still at third, McIntosh at first. Infield back, 2 outs. 0-1 coming. Moore tries to check the swing. He went around. Change up off the plate. 0-2. Moore with highlighter yellow cleats. Does at least have a red Nike swoosh on it, so can't say it's not complimentary. 0-2. Big breaking ball. Freezes him outside corner. Moore down looking, and it's back-to-back backwards Ks for Raymond Burgos to get him out of further damage here in the second. Pigs, though, do scratch out another run. RBI single for Paul McIntosh. We go to the third. It's 2-0 Iron Pigs here on the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
There's so much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. That to-do list you have needs one more thing. Chill. Take the afternoon off and binge watch anything. Go to happy hour and stay for a couple hours. Whatever you do it with a Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment made to chill. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Scoreboard update presented by Ashley. Look around the major leagues tonight. The Phillies are trailing the New York Mets in the top half of the third, 3-1. In the International League, the Iron Pigs have an early 2-0 lead over the Worcester Red Sox after 2 at Coca-Cola Park. Omaha's padded their lead in the front end of a doubleheader. They're up 6-2 over St. Paul going to the bottom half of the fifth. Top 4 in Buffalo, 2-0 Charlotte leads the Buffalo Bisons there. Top of the fourth in Syracuse, Tides 2-1. They lead the Syracuse Mets to Norfolk. No score, bottom third between Jacksonville and Durham. 2-0 Toledo ahead of Rochester in the top of the third there. Just about to start is Iowa hosting Indianapolis. Still to come tonight at 8:05, Memphis is battling Nashville. Back end of a doubleheader to come between St. Paul and Omaha as well. Columbus with a 7-5 victory over Scranton Wilkes-Barre earlier today. Gwinnett and Louisville postponed to inclement weather. They'll play a doubleheader tomorrow. 2-0 Lehigh Valley after 2. Top 3 we go. Back to Sam Jelnick.
Thank you, Jack. Like you said, Iron Pigs now a 2-0 lead over the Woo Sox. Brian Keller back to the mound for the Pigs. Paul McIntosh, his battery mate with an RBI single in the last second to extend the lead. Keller got out of a bases-loaded jam in the second. A pair of punch-outs. Has 2, 3, and 4 due up here. Sung-Chae Chang, who has had a really good series now for the Woo Sox, has a hit in every game this week. Left-handed hitter. First pitch home, he swings and pops it up. Foul ground, third base side, and that is into the seats. No balls and a strike. Talked about this earlier in the week. It's Keller winds and delivers. 0-1. This is up high. 1-1 on Sung-Chae Chang. Chang from Taiwan. One of a few minor league and also major league players to hail from Taiwan. One, a former Phillies farmhand. Pitches up and away to Chang. Ball 2. That would be Hao Yu-Lee now with the Tigers. Kai Wei Tang, also Taiwanese, in the Astros starting rotation in the Phillies. Earlier today, actually made another foray over into Asia to sign another Taiwanese player. 2-1, just outside to Chang. Ball 3. The Phillies have reportedly signed 18-year-old Hao Hua, hope I am pronouncing that right, who is from Taiwan pending a physical. 3-1, Chang a huge swing, foul tips it into the mid of McIntosh. 3-2, it's for reference spelled H-O, so Ho, and then H-U-A for the last name. Again, I apologize if I'm butchering that. I'm trying my best. 3-2 on Sung-Chae Chang. The payoff, Chang a hard ground ball through the whole right side, and what do you know? It's another base hit for Sung-Chae Chang. Just keeps on torching the Pigs this week. So he's aboard to begin the third. Brings up Mikey Romero, who singled his first time up. Apparently the rumored bonus for the 18-year-old Taiwanese right-hander is rumored to be about $700,000. This comes after the Phillies made a sizable investment in a South Korean prospect last month. Throw over to first, Chang dives back with Chunmin Park out of South Korea. Man at first, nobody out. Pigs up 2-0 here in the top third. Infield to the pull side for the left-handed hitting Mikey Romero. Chang, a big lead, takes off as Romero swings the pitch, grounds down to second. Gloved by Moore, he'll throw to first. Get Romero, who if he had not swung, Chang probably steals second. But it was similar to the jump that Chang got his first time up where he was still thrown out. So it's anybody's guess. But it does keep Romero out of the double play there. Otherwise, that was a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play. Instead, a runner at second base brings up Alan Castro, flied out down the left field side his first time up. Spin and the throw back to second. Chang barely off the bag, and he's back. Castro, switch hitter, batting left. Chang, a big lead at second. Kyra holding him very tight. First pitch to Castro. It's a fastball down at the knees. 0-1. Wind howling still at the ballpark. It's blowing straight out right now, and that's been the consistent direction. Nobody's put a ball in the air that has really tempted that. Pitch home, runner goes, and Castro fouls it back. Chang with to say a poor jump at second base would be selling it short. That was an atrocious jump. Why he thought he could steal third base, there was a mystery. He's lucky that Castro fouled the pitch off. Chang, he has 10 stolen bases this year, that's the good. He's been caught 7 times. 0-2 on Alan Castro. Chang another big lead at second, and now Keller coming to set, steps off. That's the second disengagement of the at-bat. See if Chang really going to push his luck here. 0-2 on Castro. Open stance. Keller a look back to second. Now one more look. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Back foot slider. Got him to swing and miss at it. Chase down and in. Good pitch by Keller. Starting to ramp up the slider usage. Second time through the order. Fourth strikeout of the game for Brian Keller. 2 outs in the third brings up Nathan Hickey. And Keller now at 59 pitches. So he's coming up on just as many as he threw his last time out. Again, it is a progression to get Keller back to game fitness, or fully stretched out, I should say. First pitch to Nathan Hickey. Takes a 91-mile-an-hour fastball off the corner. 2-0 Iron Pigs. They lead. Top of the third. Trying to snap a 4-game losing streak, while the Woo Sox, with one more win, can guarantee themselves a winning first half. 1-0 pitch. It's up high. Ball 2. Chad Tracy, although no longer the manager here with the Woo Sox, has instilled a bit of a winning legacy with Worcester. He had 70 or more wins in every season that he was the Woo Sox skipper. They never won more than, or they never broke into the 80-win threshold. 2-0 pitch. Hickey lays off. It's on inside black. 2-1, and looked like he went to challenge, hesitated, then tapped his helmet, and never really turned to Austin Snow to say, yeah, I want to challenge that. It was pretty indecisive. Pitch did hit the inside black for what it's worth, so the challenge would have failed. 2-1 on Hickey. Chang at second. 2 outs in the third. The pitch home. Keller has a fastball take off on him. It's way high. 3-1. Christian Campbell's on deck. Keller with 2 walks so far here tonight. Coming into the game, had walked 6 in 10 1/3 innings. 3-1 on Nathan Hickey. Chang at second. Keller to the plate. Heater, bell tie, inside half. Gets the call. 3-2. So again, this hasn't been a super stressful, high-intensity inning for Keller, but it has been one that has forced him to use quite a few more bullets. Pitch number 65 of the game coming up, the 3-2. Hickey swings and misses. Out in front of the slider, Keller with back-to-back punch-outs. Strands Sung Chae Chang out at second and posts another 0 here in this ball game. We go bottom 3, 2-0 Iron Pigs here on the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
This Saturday, June 20th, from noon until midnight, it's the Midnight Sale at Ashley Furniture. Save up to 70% off store-wide on the styles you've been waiting for. Shop now and pay later with Ashley's no-interest financing. Plus, enjoy free delivery on your purchase. Yes, free delivery. And that's not all. We're giving away prizes every hour. Big savings, big giveaways, and one big day to shop. Don't miss the Midnight Sale this Saturday, only at Ashley.
Honey, can you read the brand name on this stupid air conditioner? I want to call the right person to fix it.
I can't quite make it out. Does this look like Russian to you?
Or more like Klingon, maybe?
Oh, those parts won't be cheap.
Can I be of service? When you don't know who to call, when your AC is struggling and you have no idea who can fix it, one man will be by your side, fighting for truth, justice, and a repair you can count on.
Can you fix this weird old air conditioner?
He's John!
Oh, good. He totally speaks Klingon.
And did you know that the air conditioning experts at H.L. Bowman have the parts and experience to fix any make and model of air conditioner, no matter how foreign?
That's great. Wait, why would you speak Klingon?
Strictly business, ma'am. Nerds buy houses, too.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Visit hlbowman.com.
You're listening to Iron Pigs Baseball, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America. On Fox Sports Radio 94.7 FM, 12:30 a.m., and streaming at lvfoxsports.com.
Bottom of the third, Iron Pigs leading the Woo Sox 2-0. Sam Jelinek with you here at the Cyan Sky broadcast booth. Felix Reyes will lead it off for the Pigs. 2-0 lead against the Woo Sox and Raymond Burgos. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Felix drove in the first round of the game with a sac fly. His first time up. Takes first pitch, fastball at the knees. 0-1. Talked about it earlier in the game. The Phillies making a pretty lengthy list of roster moves earlier today. 0-1, Reyes chops it foul, third base side. 0-2. Part of that included kind of last night's roster move of Andrew Painter being optioned back down to Lehigh Valley. And Philly said that they would announce a corresponding move for that the following day, which now is the present day, and they went ahead and announced that corresponding move, plus a couple of others. 0-2. Reyes reaching for it, pops it into the air down the right field side, shallow. It's going to dunk in for a base hit, and Felix able to punch it down the line for a base hit. Leadoff single here for the Iron Pigs. And sometimes the flexibility and ability of Felix to get to pitches that, that was like 5 inches down and away. Just able to get the bat to it, poke it down the line. Insane bat-to-ball skills. Base hit for Felix to begin the third. But the Phillies went ahead, made their roster moves with Painter going down. They also optioned Tanner Banks. First pitch to Otto Kemp. Sinker on the inside corner. 0-1. It's been a tough season for Tanner after being one of the most trusted Phillies relievers last year. Kind of a renaissance campaign for him. He's pitched to an ERA over 5 this season. 0-1. Kemp, big swing, fouls it over the netting, behind the plate, and into the sweeps. 0-2. So Banks got optioned as well, as the Phillies having to use the entirety of the bullpen yesterday, need fresh arms with no day off coming into today's game against the New York Mets. So they option Banks and they recall Seth Johnson. 0-2. Fastball's up. 1-2 on Otto. Grounded to third his first time up. So they recall Seth Johnson, who has been, frankly, maybe the best reliever in minor league baseball this year. 40 strikeouts and ERA just above 1. 1-2. Otto a bouncing ball, third base side. That's foul. Still 1-2. Phillies also go ahead and add a little bit of length to the bullpen. They select the contract of Bryce Wilson. Bryce, who sources had said had an upward mobility clause in his contract that he had triggered. So the Phillies go ahead and put him onto the roster to satisfy that clause. Otherwise, they would have lost him. 1-2. Kemp takes a called strike 3. Sinker inside corner. Burgos able to front door it off the hip onto the black. Perfect pitch down at the knees. Not a whole lot Otto can do about that. Third strikeout of the game for Burgos, and all of them have come looking. 1 out and a man at first for Kean Anthony. So the Phillies make those roster moves, which obviously leaves the Pigs a little bit short-handed here. Pitch to Anthony, cutters down and away, ball 1. As Painter and Banks, it'll be a little bit till they get into town and are active. So in their stead, Phillies, or the Iron Pigs, bring up from high A jersey short Gabriel Barbosa again. 1-0 pitch, Anthony swings, drives in the air, deep right center, chasing Ferguson back to the track. It's off the base of the fence. Center fielder plays the angle, Karen right back to him. Anthony into second with a slide, and the throw from Ferguson got him. Second base umpire Austin Jones says that the shortstop Chang got the tag on him, and I don't know how that was physically possible. Chang was off the bag towards right center to receive the throw. Anthony slid in behind him, and by the time Chang had the tag down on him, Anthony was already on the base. Looking at the replay, he didn't tag him, but Anthony is ruled out. Oh man, that is a brutal blown call by Austin Jones. From Jones's angle, I think he thought that Chang got the tag onto Anthony's ankle, but it was too high. Pitch is down and away to Brian De La Cruz. 1 ball, no strikes. Chang, when you look at the replay, did not have his glove down far enough to have the tag applied on Anthony's ankle. He ended up tagging him higher up the leg on his quad. Big break for the Woo Sox. It's now Felix Reyes at third base and 2 outs. 1-0 to De La Cruz. It's punched foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was great hustle by Ferguson. You mentioned he played the carom perfectly. It was just like his first time earlier in the game when Dylan Moore doubled off the wall and he played the ball off the wall exquisitely then. He does it again here, and this time able to throw out Anthony. 1-1, backdoor breaking ball is off the plate. Ball 2, 2-0 Iron Pigs here in the last of the third. Reyes third base. Brian De La Cruz, who grounded out sharply to second his first time up. Pitch home, De La Cruz swings, hard ground ball back through the box and into center for a base hit. Reyes can jog home from third, and De La Cruz aboard at first with an RBI single. Makes it 3-0 Pigs in the last of the third. So very well could have been a 2-run single, but instead, Pigs limited to just 1 after the missed call at second. But De La Cruz takes advantage, drives in his 3rd run of the week. And the Pigs with a single tally, and now each of the first 3 innings off of Raymond Burgos. De La Cruz at first. 2 outs. First pitch to Christian Cairo, misses outside. Hate to harp on the blown call at second and Anthony getting thrown out there, but that ultimately cost the Iron Pigs a run here. 1-0 to Cairo. Takes a sinker right down the middle. Ball on a strike. Cairo walked his first time up. That extended his on-base streak to 18 consecutive games. He's got De La Cruz at first. Infield to the pull side, outfield plays him the other way. 1-1. Sinker, it's upstairs. Ball 2. 3-0 Pigs. Bottom 3. 6 hits off of Raymond Burgos. 5 singles and the Dylan Moore double in the first. Burgos leans in for the sign. Now straightens up, back to the chest, the pitch. Cairo chases up high, pops it in the air behind the plate, into the seats. 2-2. Burgos going with the high red Sox out in the mound. Woo Sox in their alternate navy blues. Woo Sox in red across the front. Gray pants with red piping. Blue cap with the W for Worcester on the front. The Pigs in the home whites. Iron Pigs across the front, white pants. And new this week, and it'll be there for the rest of the season, it is a USAA patch on the right sleeve. That is a Major League Baseball initiative. That is not something the Iron Pigs had a say in, if you're curious. 2-2. Cairo with a hard ground ball up the middle, off the mound. Careens right to Siegler at second. Gloves throws to first. In time to get Cairo, and the inning over. Pigs no do, scratch across another run. RBI single for Brian De La Cruz. We go to the 4th. It's 3-0 Pigs here on the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
At Papa John's, we start with better. No, seriously, every original crust pizza starts with our signature dough that's always fresh, never frozen, hand-topped, and made with 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you order from the Papa Pairings menu. Pair a meal medium, one-topping pizza with one or more of your Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. How about that for better? Order now on the app, only at Papa John's.
There's no better place to get your high school senior portraits than digital photographic imaging. An award-winning studio.
Don't worry, your
located
mic's
at
not hot yet.
1321 North 18th Street. Digital photographic
Got
imaging.
all the
the
hard
official
questions,
photographer
don't worry.
of the Lehigh Valley IronPigs.
Hi, Iron Pigs fans. I'm Linda Kawardi. I work in human resources at Air Products. I live in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and I'm proud to support MDA.
Air Products. Working here, living here, giving here.
Hi, Iron Pigs fans. I'm Nick Mitica. I work in hydrogen energy systems at Air Products. I live in Zionsville, and I'm proud to support Community Bike Works.
Air Products. Working here, living here, giving here.
You're listening to the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Top of the fourth, it's now the Iron Pigs 3 and the Woo Sox nothing. It's time for the Rad fourth inning, brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Pigs. Sam Jelinek with you here from the Cyan Sky broadcast booth, and here for top of the fourth, please be joined here on Air Products Night. It is Allison Quinn from Air Products. Welcome,
Hi.
Allison.
Thank you so much for having me, Sam.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for making this a really great night. We have a phenomenal giveaway. We're able to pick one up.
Yes, definitely. The duffel bag is in demand.
Yeah, duffel bag, it's very handy. Pitch
Yes.
Campbell is fouled off back into the seats. That's what I've honestly enjoyed about Air Products giveaways over the years.
Okay.
It's always functional.
Yes. Well, we're all about function, making things work.
So for those who don't know, who might be under a rock here in the Lehigh Valley, Air Products, what do you guys do?
Air Products. So, yeah, we are here in the Lehigh Valley for over 85 years as a company. We are an industrial gas company, which doesn't sound very exciting when you think about it, but you would be surprised at how many products that you are exposed to every day have Air Products in them. So yeah, it's we're just love the Lehigh Valley, and we're happy to be a founding partner here at the Iron Pigs.
Pitch home to Campbell. He lifts it in the air down the first base side. Reyes giving chase. It's going to slide into the seats. Count remains 2-2. And I was really happy that I was passed along this information because I find this unbelievably cool.
Okay.
You guys were involved with the Artemis launch and space. That is that's the coolest thing in the world to me.
Huge point of pride for Air Products this year. We have actually a really long history of servicing NASA launches way back to Apollo. So the fact that we got to be a part of the Artemis launch this year, something that really captivated the whole world, was just a huge point of pride for our people. So yeah, our liquid helium and liquid hydrogen helped propel Artemis into space.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Pitch home to Campbell, just down and away. Works count full here to begin the top of the fourth. Did you watch? When that happens, I assume, does everybody in the company just stop and watch the launch live?
I think a lot of people probably did. I mean, we were lucky to have some people actually on site at the launch pad.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so just amazing. If you go out to our website, you can see some of the video that we did about it and everything. It's just a really cool thing. It's just a testament to the commitment and of our people, so it's really awesome.
Campbell down looking as Keller picks up his 6th punch out of the game, a season high for him, and also his 3rd straight here. That's the first out here in the top of the fourth. And one thing that we know here with the Iron Pigs, with Iron Pigs Charities, presented by Air Products, is that you guys support us and the entire community. Talk a little bit about what Air Products, why that's so important for you guys to really uplift the entire Lehigh Valley.
Absolutely. Well, we say at Air Products, working here, living here, giving here. So wherever we have employees that live and work across the globe, but especially here in the Lehigh Valley where we're headquartered, we really have a commitment to giving back, and whether that's our employees out volunteering or supporting organizations through Iron Pigs Charities, we're the presenting sponsor and so proud of that, or through organizations like the United Way. It's just a real important part of what we do.
And you guys just had a really awesome campaign with United Way.
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about that, because I know that was a massive donation.
Yeah, so it's really exciting how excited our employees do get about giving back. And so we actually just announced the results from our 2025 United Way campaign, over $6 million.
Wow.
So
That's
that
amazing.
includes, employee donations, retiree donations, and then our Air Products Foundation matches that to really make a big impact.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
And, that's one thing that I've come to appreciate being here in the Valley for a little bit now is DeLay fouls this ball off. It'll stay 2-2 on him. 1 out, top of the fourth. Nice catch by a fan up in the suite. Not bad. But 2-2 on DeLay as the Pigs lead 3-0 here in the top of the fourth. It's not just, the corporate saying of Air Products want to be involved in the community. Down to the grassroots individual level, it just permeates.
Yeah, well, we made our announcement at Roosevelt Elementary School in Allentown, where a group of almost 100 of our global technology employees were doing community service that day, helping, to clean the school and move furniture out so that they can get ready for next year. So there's this great place for the families that go to that school.
Another strikeout for Keller as he gets DeLay looking there. It's the 7th punch-out for Brian Keller, 4th in a row as well. 2 gone here in the top of the fourth. Still 3-0 Iron Pigs. And here on Air Products tonight, how many Air Products folks are in attendance? This ball is crushed by Ferguson. Down the line, if it's fair, it's gone. It's a fair ball. That's a solo homer just inside the pole as Keller's string of punch-outs comes to a screeching halt on the first homer of the season for Max Ferguson to make it 3-1 here in the top of the fourth. Anyways, how many Air Products folks in attendance tonight?
So we, I think, have a little over 600 of our employees, their families, their friends here to enjoy all the great things about a night at the Iron Pigs. So we're always happy to have this night, and people look forward to it every year.
Are you able to name each and every one of them?
No. Don't put me on the spot. But I do know quite a few. And whenever we see each other out in the Lehigh Valley, it's always a connection with our Air Products pride.
First pitch misses up high to Tyler McDonough. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Now 3-1 Iron Pigs as the Blue Sox get on the board with a solo homer by Max Ferguson. McDonough fouls the pitch off the mask of home plate umpire Austin Snow. Got a piece of McIntosh, too. 1 ball and 1 strike. First time out of the yard this year?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes,
Picked a good day.
We did. We were a little nervous at the beginning of the week that the weather would hold out, but it's turned out to be an absolutely beautiful night for baseball.
1-1 on McDonough. Switch hitter batting left. Walked his first time up. The pitch home. It's on the inside corner. 1-2. And first time up for the press box for you?
Actually, I did do this once upon a time in a former life. But it's great to be back.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
1-2 on McDonough. The pitch.
Whoa.
Fouls it off. Back up and into the seats. I was going to say, you seem very, compared to some people, you seem very relaxed.
Well, I'll take that compliment, Sam. Thanks. You're making it really easy for me.
1-2 on McDonough. Keller the pitch. And McDonough clobbers it high in the air, deep to right. That's a no-doubter. Back-to-back jacks for the Woo Sox as McDonough goes yard. That ball immediately comes back out onto the diamond. It's a solo shot for Tyler McDonough. And it's suddenly a 1-run game here in the top of the fourth. McDonough with his second of the season. Keller just losing a fastball right down the middle. McDonough clobbered it. So back to the top of the order, and Anthony Siegler. I'll get the Pigs bullpen moving a little bit here with Keller now at a season-high 84 pitches. Who threw out the first pitch for you guys?
Oh, gosh. It was actually, I think, one of our employees' kids. So I'm not sure exactly who it was, but we did actually also have one of our employees and her daughter sang the national anthem.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yes, so she did an amazing job. They did an awesome job.
Nice play by Otto Kempen left, robbing Siegler. Potential extra bases, and the inning finally comes to an end here after the back-to-back homers by the Woo Sox. Well, Allison, it was a pleasure having you on for the top of the fourth.
Thank you so much for having me, Sam. It's been a pleasure for me, too.
We go bottom four. It's now 3-2 Iron Pigs here on the Pigs Radio Network.
From the Phillipsburg Easton Honda Studios, this is Fox Sports Radio. Clinton Acura and Phillipsburg Easton Honda, 2 trusted names, 1 goal, 5-star customer service.
This Saturday, June 20th, from noon until midnight, it's the Midnight Sale at Ashley Furniture. Save up to 70% off store-wide on the styles you've been waiting for. Shop now and pay later with Ashley's no-interest financing. Plus, enjoy free delivery on your purchase. Yes, free delivery. And that's not all. We're giving away prizes every hour. Plus, 3 lucky shoppers will win our grand prizes. Big savings, big giveaways, and one big day to shop. Don't miss the midnight sale this Saturday, only at Ashley Furniture.
Full Send Golf, part of the Full Send podcast.
All right, Full Send Golf channel. I was like, let's go to the range. Then I fell in love with it.
This pod is about to be crazy. I don't even know what's going to happen.
Join the party on the golf course.
You guys know how much I really, really love golf.
All right, Slim, we got 2 putts to break 80 here. Get it there, right?
Nice snag by Otto.
These are the ones we practice.
Thank goodness, right?
Go.
Yeah, that was a
inning default.
Nice play to stop that stretch of homers. Oof.
Just like a boy's scrap.
Full Send Golf. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your motorcycle, RV, boat, ATV, and more. All your protection in one place.
See Trey Turner eggs in shape tonight. Yeah, not great.
To IronPigs Baseball, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America. On Fox Sports Radio 94.7 FM, 12:30 a.m. and streaming at lvfoxsports.com.
Bottom of the 4th, IronPigs lead the Woo Sox now by just a run, 3-2. The round 4th inning drives along, brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Pigs. First pitch to Carter Keyboom, misses down and in from Raymond Burgos. Man, Brian Keller was on such a roll for the Pigs, had 4 consecutive strikeouts, had the bottom third of the order coming. Pitch to Keyboom, swings, hits a 6-hopper out to shortstop, gloved by Sung-Chae Chang, throws to first. Plenty of time to get Keyboom, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting for the IronPigs, number 24, Paul McIntosh.
1 out, nobody on for the Pigs. Brings up Paul McIntosh, an RBI single, his first time up. But Keller gets ambushed by the 8 and 9 hole hitters for back-to-back homers, and neither was cheap. So 1 out, base is empty. Pigs by a run in the 4th. Wind to the pitch from Burgos is outside to McIntosh. Talk about some of the transactions earlier for the Pigs, trying to backfill here with certainly a roster in flux. And one of the guys added to the roster today, Gabriel Barbosa, is up in the bullpen. 1-0 coming. McIntosh, a hot smash over to third. What a spear by Romero on the backhand. Throws low to first, and Hickey returns the favor with a scoop for the ages. What a play on both ends as Romero got caught in between on the in-between hop, was backing up on it, had his feet close together, was in no athletic position to make that play, got literally turned around. Throw to first low, but Hickey able to scoop it out. Tough break for McIntosh. 2 gone in the 4th. Burgos the wind, the pitch, and this ball is chopped in the hole at short by Dylan Carlson. Surrounding it, Chang. He gloves, throws to first, throws out Carlson, and 3 quick ground downs for Raymond Burgos for his first 1-2-3 inning of the ball game. First 0 he's put up. We go to the 5th. It's 3-2 IronPigs here on the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
B. Braun Medical has been part of the Lehigh Valley community for more than 40 years. The life-sustaining products we manufacture right here in Allentown are used to treat millions of patients in hospitals throughout the United States every year. At B. Braun, we're committed to protecting and improving the health of people in the Lehigh Valley and across the country. We're proud to be a founding partner of the Lehigh Valley IronPigs. Visit us today at bbraunusa.com.
The scoreboard. Our hopes and dreams rest on the outcome. But it doesn't show the sacrifice it takes to win, or the pain of accepting defeat. Because the real score isn't about points. It's about how many times you come back from impossible odds. Here for all the moments that matter. The name trusted for over 80 years and accepted by top doctors and specialists. Capital Blue Cross. Live fearless.
Have a home run of a summer right here at home. Because in Pennsylvania, a real getaway is never far away. Get back to nature in the Pennsylvania wilds, where you can experience some of the darkest skies in the Northeast. Make a splash as you float down a scenic river with your crew, or hike your way through Pennsylvania's 124 state parks. Unplug this summer and unwind your way in Pennsylvania. Find your great next American getaway at visitpa.com.
You're listening to the IronPigs Radio Network.
Top 5th, Surprise, surprise, in a 1-1 game here between the Pigs and the Woo Sox, who have seen both games this week be tied after 8 innings of play. Got another good one brewing here, 3-2 Iron Pigs. Has got a pitching change to tell you about. Gabriel Barbosa added to the roster earlier today. Comes on and replaces Brian Keller. Keller, 4 innings here today for the Pigs, 85 pitches, a season high, but had to use up a lot of bullets against the Woo Sox. Strikes out 7, a season high. Gives up 2 runs on the solo homers by Ferguson and McDonough. 6 hits, 2 walks. Barbosa, right-handed pitcher. This will be his 2nd ever appearance with the Iron Pigs. Third base side, winds and fires to Sung-Chae Chang. Tries to bunt and bunts it to the back. Barbosa made a pit stop here with the Pigs a couple of weeks back when they were really in dire need of somebody to cover some innings. He came up, and it wasn't the prettiest thing in the world, but Barbosa did cover a couple of innings for them. 2 1/3 innings that day, 3 runs, 3 hits. Pitch home to Sung-Chae Chang is crushed. High and deep to right, and a 3rd solo homer has tied the game for the Woo Sox. Chang with his 2nd of the week, his 7th of the season. Team best for Worcester, and we're knotted at 3 in the top of the 5th. 107 off the bat for Sung-Chae Chang, and it's 3-all here in the 5th. Well, Worcester's turned this game on its head in a hurry. Base is empty, nobody out, and Gabriel Barbosa back to work now against Mikey Romero. Third base side of the mound for Barbosa, winds and delivers, and the first pitch sinker is swung on, missed. Game for Barbosa a couple weeks ago, 2 1/3 innings, 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He mostly had trouble throwing strikes. 2 walks indicative of that for a guy who, when he's been at the lower levels, AA included, has been able to throw a lot of strikes. 0-1 fastball whittles the outside corner, but Romero's going to challenge this. Worcester has gone 3 for 3 challenging tonight. All of those have been successful by the catcher Jason DeLay, though. Upon review, Mikey Romero is wrong. Call in the field. It's overturned. Or is confirmed, should say. Woo Sox lose challenge. Well, 0-2. Romero 1 for 2. He singled in the first and grounded out to second base back in the 3rd. Left-handed hitter, Barbosa the righty, kicks and deals. Backdoor slider, it's off the plate. Barbosa, 24 years old, out of Brazil. 6 foot tall, 183-pound righty. Stares in over his blue mitt, kicks, delivers, swing and a miss. Curveball down and away, Romero can't connect. Swings and misses, and he's the first out here in the 5th. Brings up Alan Castro, cleanup man for Worcester. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Been talking about some of the roster moves that the Iron Pigs have had to go through. Obviously, get Gabriel Barbosa back up here today, helped cover some innings. First pitch home to Castro. He swings, lines down to shallow left center. It's going to fall for a base hit. Carlson has to play it on a hop. And Castro with a base hit. Suddenly the go-ahead run aboard for Worcester. Castro his first hit of the day here. Runner at first, 1 out. Batter Nathan Hickey, 1 for 2 with a base hit. And he takes a called strike with a slider down at the knees. 0-1. Infield double play death. So Barbosa added. The Pigs will get Tanner Banks and Andrew Painter over the next couple of days. And to also bolster the starting rotation depth, 0-1 is outside to Hickey. 1 ball, 1 strikes. The Phillies have signed old friend Colby Allard. Colby, who has been in the Cleveland organization the past 2 seasons, was in the Guardians bullpen to begin the year, got DFA'd, sent down to the minors, opted out of his contract. The pitch home, runner goes, Hickey swings and misses, throw to second, on the bag from McIntosh, and he's got another. Alan Castro thrown out second, caught stealing for McIntosh here tonight. Second out here in the fifth. On the money from McIntosh. 2 outs, bases empty for Hickey with now a 1-2 count. So Colby, some pretty good starting rotation depth for the Phillies. He is going to line up and pitch on Sunday for the IronPigs. The rest of the rotation will be bumped up a day. 1-2, breaking ball, it's down and away. 2-2, so Chuck King will now throw tomorrow. Saturday will be Drake Fellows, and then Allard will make his return to the IronPigs on Sunday. Colby was actually really, really good with Cleveland and Columbus over the past 2 seasons. Kind of shocked they let him go. 2-2, Barbosa's fastball, it's up and away. Three and two. Full count on Nathan Hickey, tied at 3, top of the 5th. Barbosa's payoff, backdoor slider, it's off the plate. Hickey takes, it's ball 4. So Barbosa has allowed 3 of 4 to reach in the inning, with a caught stealing as well to limit the damage. Homer strikeout single, caught stealing, and now a walk. Runner at first, 2 outs. Batters Christian Campbell 0 for 1 with strikeouts. Barbosa set of the chest, first pitch home. Campbell takes a slider at the knees. 0-1, just past 8 o'clock here on the East Coast, so the sun starting to make its way down a little bit. The field is now in shadows. Streaks of sunshine still up on the high wall and right. Barbosa looks over his shoulder. 0-1 to the plate. Campbell pops it up behind home, gliding towards the seats. It'll land about 5 rows deep, hit off the cement, and then bungle about into the seats behind it. Quickly 0-2 on Christian Campbell. Barbosa this year between Jersey Shore and with Reading. He's had good numbers with Jersey Shore, a little bit more trouble when he's been with Reading. 0-2 pitch. Campbell off the hands, a weak roller out to short, charging Cairo, gloves on a low hop and flips to second to force out Hickey and end the inning. But the Woo Sox tie the game on a Sung-Chae Chang solo homer. We go bottom 5, halfway home, tied at 3. Here in the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
This Saturday, June 20th, from noon until midnight, it's the Midnight Sale at Ashley Furniture. Save up to 70% off store-wide on the styles you've been waiting for. Shop now and pay later with Ashley's no-interest financing. Plus, enjoy free delivery on your purchase. Yes, free delivery. And that's not all. We're giving away prizes every hour. Big savings, big giveaways, and one big day to shop. Don't miss the Midnight Sale this Saturday, only at Ashley.
Score update presented by Ashley. Around the major leagues, Phillies and Mets level at 3 in the top half of the 5th in that one. In the International League, Pigs and Woo Sox now tied up at 3 apiece, going to the bottom half of the 5th. Other scores around the league, all Omaha on the front end of a doubleheader. Storm Chasers lead St. Paul 12-2, bottom half of the 7th there. Charlotte still ahead 2-0 on Buffalo, top of the 6th in that ball game. Norfolk is added to the lead. They're up 4-2 against Syracuse, top of the 6th there as well. Rochester is leapfrogged in front. They lead Toledo 3-2, also in the top of the 6th. While in the bottom of the 5th, Jacksonville ahead of Durham 5-2. Early stages, no score in the bottom of the 2nd between Iowa and Indianapolis. Was supposed to start at 8:05, but in a rain delay are Memphis and Nashville. So to come tonight, St. Paul and Omaha's back end of the doubleheader. Columbus defeated Scranton Wilkes-Barre 7-5 earlier today, while Gwinnett and Louisville were rained out. They'll play a doubleheader coming up tomorrow. 3-3 halfway through, we go back to Sam Jelnick.
Thank you, Jack. Like you said, halfway home in this ball game, IronPigs and Woo Sox now tied at 3. Pigs have done it with 6 hits, 5 of them singles, while the Woo Sox, although they have 8 hits, have only scored on 3 solo homers. 2 in the 4th and now 1 in the 5th by Sung-Chae Chang, tying this ball game up. First pitch home to Dylan Moore, top of the order for the Pigs, and the pitch is down and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Dylan Moore leading off, doubled and scored in the first, struck out looking in the second. Raymond Burgos back to work, hands over the head, winds and delivers. Moore a bouncing ball into the Iron Pigs dugout where it's knocked down by Otto Kemp. Of course, baseball, whether or not it's pitched, finds Otto and hits him. Cannot escape it. Burgos, the southpaw, dead center on the rubber, kicks, delivers. Moore takes, it's called strike. Sinker outside corner at the knees, and Moore's going to challenge this. Pigs only have one challenge left, so Moore better be sure of this. Otherwise, Pigs will be out of luck the rest of this game, and upon review, the call on the field is confirmed. Barely clipped the underside of the kneecaps. 1-2. Struggles for the Pigs with challenges continue. They're at 48% as a team this season. Infield to the pull side, the 1-2. Moore pops it up behind the plate, spoiled it. Count remains 1-2. Jack mentioned the Phillies, Mets tied at 3. That's on the top of the 5th. 1-2. Moore takes down and in. Juan Soto with a pair of homers for the Mets, solo shots, while the Phillies RBI single, RBIs for Alec Boehm and then Derek Hill. Two and two on Dylan Moore. Burgos, the break even. Moore takes, backdoor breaking ball miss, but DeLay's going to challenge this, which is bad news for Dylan Moore because DeLay has gone 3 for 3 tonight. And you fear he might be going 4 for 4. And upon review, he has barely nipped the outside flag by the smallest of margins. DeLay gets his 4th challenge right. It's a 4th strikeout for Burgos, all of them looking. He's now retired 5 hitters in a row. 1 out, base is empty. Felix Reyes, a base hit his last time up, swings the pitch here, loops it in the air deep down the right field line, back to the corner. Campbell in front of the wall, reaches back to his right and makes the catch. Nearly overran it. Felix flies out to the warning track and right. 6 in a row retired by Raymond Burgos. 2 outs, nobody on for Otto Kemp. Kemp 0 for 2. Grounded out and struck out his last time up. Tied at 3, bottom 5. Burgos fires home. Kemp out in front of a changeup, swings and misses. Kemp has had good success against left-handed pitchers historically, and that has continued this year here at the minor league level. 7 for 21 this year with 3 of his 5 homers against southpaws. 0-1 pitch. Otto checks the swing, pitch is down low. Down at single A today, the Phillies prospect Matthew Fisher has made his single A debut with Clearwater, pitching on the road in Bradenton. 1-1 pitch. Kemp swings and lines it down the left field side. That's in for a base hit. Cut off before the corner by Tyler McDonough. Throws into second quick, and Otto Kemp holds it first with a 2-out single. Yet another hit for him against a lefty. Fisher was somebody that the Phillies went over slot for last year late in the draft. Paid a pretty good premium to pick up a kid from Evansville. Thought pretty highly of. Fisher pitched well down at Rookie League. Now at Single A Clearwater, his debut today. 3 innings, 5 runs on 6 hits. So not ideal. First pitch to Keaton Anthony. It's at the knees. 0-1. Keaton DHing, grounded out in the first, and then singled off the wall and right. He got thrown out trying to extend it into a double on a call that was, shall we say, bogus. Kemp at first, 2 outs, tied at 3. Bottom of the 5th, Burgos a long hold. Now we'll throw over to first, and Kemp is back. So some excitement in the Phillies system with Fisher pitching at single A. Gage Wood pitching for Reading today as well. He got roughed up a little bit in the first, giving up a couple of long balls. Pitch to Anthony is fouled back. Quickly 0-2. Blue Sox getting their first reliever up in the bullpen here today. Righty. Beat old friend and former Iron Pig, Devin Sweet. Oh, how sweet it is to have him back. all-time good guy Devin Sweet, all-time good barber. Lest us forget. 0-2. Keaton swings and rolls it hard on the ground to short. Staying down on it, Chang will underhand flip to second to force out Kemp, and the inning over. Pigs 2-out single, but don't do anything with it. We go to the 6th, tied at 3 here on the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
The Lehigh Valley Health Network is now proudly part of Jefferson Health. And when two healthcare leaders come together for the community, you can expect more. More access, more doctors, more convenience. Jefferson Health and Lehigh Valley Health Network, together for the future of care.
Riverview Country Club is set along the scenic Delaware River corridor, just 2 miles north of Easton in Forks Township. Riverview's 18-hole championship golf course has established itself as one of the area's premier public golf facilities. Riverview offers 5 sets of tees for golfers of all levels to enjoy this course, complete with bent grass landing areas and bluegrass fairways. Its consistent great course conditions and beautiful panoramic views make Riverview a must-play course. Plus, Riverview Country Club has a pro shop that is well-stocked with the latest golf equipment and apparel to keep you looking sharp and on top of your game. Riverview Country Club also boasts the Villa on the Green, a beautiful banquet facility that is the perfect place to host your next corporate meeting or event. For more information on the course, season passes, to book an event, or book your tee time, call 610-559-9700. That's 610-559-9700, or visit them at riverviewcountryclub.com. That's riverviewcountryclub.com. Come see what makes Riverview Country Club the premier facility in the area.
You're listening to the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Top of the 6th, Iron Pigs and Woo Sox tied at 3. What has been a highly contested series already, continuing that trend. Here today, we were tied through 8 innings in the first 2 games this series. Tied at 3. Here in the 6th, 3 solo homers for the Woo Sox, while the Pigs single tallies in the first, second, and third innings. Jason DeLay leads it off against Gabriel Barbosa on the mound for the Iron Pigs. Barbosa winds and deals. First pitch to DeLay, loops a liner off the end of the bat and into left for a base hit. So first pitch hacking DeLay, who had struck out twice so far tonight, singles in the first pitch of the 6th. Go ahead run at first for the Woo Sox and Max Ferguson, who homered last time up. First, the Woo Sox, he hits. Left-handed hitter, open stance, key boom, and on the grass at third base as Ferguson does square but draws it back and pitches up and away. The last time Barbosa threw, he threw 2 innings with Jersey Shore last week. It's on June the 12th up at Hudson Valley. 2 innings, gave up 2 runs, 3 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. He's only had 2 appearances since he pitched with the Pigs back on June the 4th against Rochester. 1-0 coming. Ferguson not bunting this time, instead drives it in the air to center. Back a few steps, Carlson camps under it, makes the catch. Back to first goes DeLay, 1 out. Brings up Tyler McDonough, who went back-to-back with Ferguson his last time up. Solo shot. McDonough also walking back in the second inning. Talked a lot about roster moves today. The Phillies might have another one coming as Trey Turner left today's game for the Phils with a bruised right calf. McDonough, switch hitter, batting left. Barbosa, the righty, to the plate. McDonough pops it up behind home and into the suites. Based on the language of a bruised right calf, I'd be led to believe that Turner will be okay, but it is not the best sign that he's been nicked up a good bit lately. Bruised hands earlier in the week on a hit by pitch. Now a bruised calf on top of it. 0-1 pitch. McDonough takes, sinker just outside. With the struggles of Turner this season, you wonder if maybe a brief reset on the injured list, some of these nagging injuries might be in his best interest. Obviously the Phils will be hard pressed for a little bit of depth. 1-1 pitch. McDonough swings, hits a ground ball to second. To his left, Moore was able to glove it, lost on the transfer, spears it out of midair, and then throws to first to still get McDonough. Oh man, that could have been a disaster. Whew. Dylan Moore, great hand-eye coordination, and is on the transfer that lost the ball. It went straight up into the air, but it never hit the ground. He just plucked it right back out, and then just settled on getting the out at first. He didn't even glove it again. He barehanded it out of the air. Does keep the Woo Sox out of the double play at least. Delay now the go-ahead run in scoring position. Top of the order, Anthony Siegler, switch hitter batting left, 0-for-3. Late on the first pitch fastball, fouls it off. Tied at 3. Top of the 6th. Barbosa kicks, delivers. Fastball up high. Infield to the pull side on Siegler. Switch hitter batting left. Barbosa, a few looks to second, and now an inside move will chase delay back. Barbosa, third base side of the mound. Comes the set, delay edging away from second, the 1-1. Siegler swings, lifts a high fly ball to center. Starting in was Carlson. Now will take a few steps back, camp under it, put it away, and the inning over. Barbosa works around the leadoff single and posts a 0 here in the 6th. We go bottom 6, tied at 3 here in the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
Honey, can you read the brand name on this stupid air conditioner? I want to call the right person to fix it.
I can't quite make it out. Does this look like Russian to you?
Or more like Klingon, maybe?
Oh, those parts won't be cheap.
Can I be of service? When you don't know who to call, when your AC is struggling and you have no idea who can fix it, one man will be by your side, fighting for truth, justice, and a repair you can count on.
Can you fix this weird old air conditioner?
Hisha!
Oh, good. He totally speaks Klingon.
And did you know that the air conditioning experts at H.L. Bowman have the parts and experience to fix any make and model of air conditioner, no matter how foreign?
That's great. Wait, why would you speak Klingon?
Strictly business, ma'am. Nerds buy houses, too.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Visit hlbowman.com.
Be prepared with CHIP, free or low-cost healthcare for Pennsylvania kids and teens. From checkups to unexpected bumps and bruises and everything in between, CHIP has you covered. Don't wait until you need it. Be prepared with CHIP. Because every kid deserves quality healthcare and every parent deserves peace of mind knowing their kids are covered. CHIP. Free or low-cost healthcare for kids and teens under age 19. Learn more at chipcoverspakids.com.
Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars. You're listening to Iron Pigs Baseball, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America, on Fox Sports Radio 94.7 FM, 12:30 a.m., and streaming at lvfoxsports.com.
Bottom the 6th, Iron Pigs and Woo Sox, tied at 3 apiece. Pitching change for Worcester. We've said this name a lot in the past year. Now, sadly, on the other side of things, it is Devin Sweet. Devin picked up by the Red Sox as a minor league free agent this offseason. Coming on to replace Raymond Burgos. Burgos 5 innings with Worcester. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Gave up single runs in the first, second, and third, but then finished things out by retiring 7 of the final 8 he faced. Brian Daly Cruz will be the first to face Sweet here. Devin, 5'11", 183-pound righty. 21st appearance of the year. 1-3, 4.88 ERA. From the stretch, third base side of the mound, stead of the chest. First pitch home, Daly Cruz late in the fastball, fouls it off. Sweet, 31 and a third innings, 28 strikeouts, 19 walks, has given up 34 hits. Daly Cruz, an RBI single his last time up. Drove home Felix Reyes, 0-1. Daly Cruz takes up high. De La Cruz's RBI base hit was right after Keaton Anthony was thrown out at second base, trying to extend a single into a double on a pretty bad call. Second, could have scored 2, instead just scored 1. 1-1, slider is at the knees, 1-2. It's a pretty big moment in this game, given that after that third inning, the Woo Sox got 2 in the fourth and then 1 in the fifth to tie the game. 1-2 on De La Cruz, Sweet to the plate. Fastball's up high. 2-2, wind is really whipping again, and it's going straight out to left. De La Cruz can just get something in the air, out to left field, center field even. Yeah, ball is going to carry. 2-2 pitch. De La Cruz, a humongous swing, fouls it off the mitt of delay. Can't hold on to it. Two and two on Brian De La Cruz. Spread out stance, takes up the width of the batter's box. 2-2. Slider in the dirt. 3-2. Full count on De La Cruz to begin the sixth. Calls time. Steps out of the box. Now back in. Twists the back foot just a little bit. Gripping the back white chalk line of the box. Sweet to the ready. Hands to the chest. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Waited out the changeup. Foul tipped into the mitt of delay. De La Cruz down on strikes, and Devin Sweet returns to Coca-Cola Park. Strikes out the first batter he faces. Devin last year with the IronPigs, all of it from start to finish, was active the entire season. 3-1 with a 5.08 ERA, 49 strikeouts, and 51 in the third innings. Was a constant member of the bullpen. First pitch to Christian Cairo is fouled off. So sad to see him move on. Happy, of course, continuing to grow and play the game. Him and his family. Devin, just a good guy out in the bullpen, good guy in the clubhouse. Set a good example for the younger guys. 0-1 to Cairo, slugged in the air, deep center field. Ferguson started in, now racing back. It's over his head. One hops off the fence. Cairo on his way to second. He'll stop there. So the throw in cut off. It's a double for Christian Cairo. I think Ferguson got fooled by the wind in center. Cairo hit it hard, don't get me wrong, but Ferguson started in, had to loop back, and could not make up the lost ground at all. First hit of the day for Cairo. It's his 10th double of the season. And the go-ahead run in scoring position for the IronPigs. Brings up Carter Keyboom, singled in the second, grounded out to short back in the fourth. Right on right matchup. Sweet looking Cairo back to second base. First pitch. Keyboom swings and misses, 0-1. Sweet, not only was he a great guy in the clubhouse, he was also a clubhouse barber. Something I got to experience as we coerced Devin into giving me a haircut. 0-1 pitch. Keyboom whiffs on another changeup. 0-2. He was kind enough to break out the clippers for me. Did a really good job. Just the skill that Devin has picked up over the years, would do it himself. And, well, guys in the clubhouse saw his own hair and said, hey, I kind of like the way you do it. 0-2. Down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And after some trial and error, Devin getting his own barber tools. When he was with the Mariners, would do it all during spring training and make a pretty penny off of it. 1-2. Breaking ball just up and in. Keyboom frozen by it, but Sweet can't find the strike zone. 2-2. Tied at 3, bomb the 6th. Pigs trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. Woo Sox trying to win their 3rd straight to open the series. 2-2. High and tight. A little chin music on Keyboom there. Full count on Carter Keyboom. Runner at second, one out. The payoff, Keyboom, a line drive the other way, right center. It's down for a base hit up the alley. Cut off by Ferguson. Cairo racing around third. He'll come in to score. RBI single, Carter Keyboom, and the Pigs take a 4-3 lead in the sixth. Patient at bat by Keyboom after whiffing on the first two pitches of the AB. Goes the other way, lines it up the alley. Cairo, who even had to see that ball all the way through to the outfield grass, able to speed around third, scores without a play as the throw goes into second. And the Pigs back in front here, led by as many as 3. Blue Sox rallied to tie it. Pigs back in front, 4-3 in the sixth. Second straight game this week for Keyboom with an RBI. He's got 24 driven in on the season. He's at first for Paul McIntosh. First one home. Slider is off the plate. McIntosh an RBI single himself back in the second. Infield back, outfield deep. Sweet at the chest. First one home, or 1-0 home. McIntosh, a huge rip. Changeup. Best pitch in Devin's arsenal. Just a phenomenal fading airbender-like changeup. Basically stops midair. McIntosh trying to go deep for a second straight day. He hit a towering drive last night, 435 feet. 1-1, McIntosh drives this one in the air, left center field. Ferguson a long run up the alley, and it's off the top of the left center field wall. Over to third goes Keyboom, McIntosh into second as the relay comes all the way to the plate. It's a double for Paul McIntosh. And the Pigs with runners at second and third with just one out here in the sixth. Just off the top of the left center field wall, McIntosh missed a homer by feet. Hanging slider from Sweet. McIntosh drilled it. Wind took it a good ways, but it was right below the yellow line in left center. And out to the mound goes the pitching coach of the Woo Sox, Dan DeLucia. As he goes out there, it's a good time to remind you that Gentle Farms is a proud sponsor of IronPigs baseball. Spanning 5 decades, the Gentle Turkey has remained the gold standard for dependable quality, flavor, and value. Find Gentle Turkey products at your local grocer today. Three straight hits for the Pigs here in the sixth. Double, single, double. Second and third, one out. Dylan Carlson, the 9-hole hitters, up next. His first at bat as a left-handed hitter tonight. From the right side, he had struck out looking and also grounded out. Infield comes in here for the Woo Sox. This is aggressive, already down a run. With runners at second and third, a ground ball through the infield for Carlson could play to pair now. First pitch home, takes a changeup downstairs. Second and third, one out. Pigs up 4-3, bottom 6. Sweet the 1-0. Fastball a hair off the outside corner. Ball 2. Top of the order's on deck. Carlson taps the plate both sides. White batting gloves nestled right against his back shoulder. 2-0 on Carlson, Sweet to the plate, and Carlson rips it on a line, deep right. Campbell back, reaches up, makes a lunging catch. Back to third goes Keyboom, he'll tag up and score. McIntosh will stay at second. Sac fly RBI for Carlson, but Campbell saved at least extra bases, if not another run. Pigs do take a 5-3 lead here in the sixth on a sac fly. Phenomenal play by Christian Campbell. Got back in front of the track, leapt up, and made a running grab. Do credit Carlson with the RBI, though. 20, or rather his 11th of the season. McIntosh at second, 2 outs. First pitch home, it's Dylan Moore. Snipes the inside corner, 0-1. Moore 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored in the first, has struck out looking twice since then. Sweet a look to second, strike one delivery. Moore pops it up behind home towards the backstop, delay giving chase all the way to the netting, but that is 3 rows deep. 0-2 on Dylan Moore. Felix Reyes on deck. Pigs with 2 here in the 6th have taken a 5-3 lead. Sweet orange glove to the chest. The 2-strike pitch. Moore late on the fastball. Sprays it down the right field side. Foul. Sweet bends in the knees. Now straightens up the set. Another 0-2. Moore late on the heater again, but able to stay alive, fouling it off. Oh and 2 on Dylan Moore. Sweet to the plate. Change up in the dirt. It's through the legs. A delay into the backstop. McIntosh will take third base on the wild pitch. An additional run 90 feet away for the Pigs. They led by 3 early. Sox tied it with a trio of solo homers. The Pigs back in front by 2 now in the 6th. One and 2 on Dylan Moore. Sweet delivers home, swing and a miss. Change up down and away. Moore chases it. He's down on strikes in the 6th inning over. But the Pigs do score a pair of runs, take the lead back. Go to the 7th. It's 5-3 Iron Pigs here in the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
Lehigh Valley Health Network is now proudly part of Jefferson Health. And when 2 healthcare leaders come together for the community, you can expect more. More locations, more clinical trials, more breakthrough treatments. Jefferson Health and Lehigh Valley Health Network, together for the future of care.
When Iron Pigs fans need to care for their dogs, they know they can turn to Leader of the Pack Canine Institute. Their award-winning facility provides the best boarding, training, daycare, and grooming in the Lehigh Valley. Trust professionals at Leader of the Pack Canine Institute to care for your pet during your next trip, or even watch your dog while you're away with Leader of the Pack's live webcams. Join the pack at lopci.com or call 610-366-8282. Franchises are now available. Richmar Florist is the Lehigh Valley's premier floral company and has been since 1955. From weddings to funerals to corporate events, Richmar Florist does it all. Whether you know exactly what you want or you're in need of some creative magic, Richmar's talented and creative staff is ready to help you create the floral arrangement of your dreams. Give them a call today at 610-437-5588 or visit their website at richmarflorist.com. Richmar Florist is a proud sponsor of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, NASCAR, and the Lehigh Valley Phantoms.
You're listening to the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Top of the 7th, Iron Pigs now with a 5-3 lead over the Woo Sox. Sam Jelnick with you here for the Science Guy broadcast booth. Gabriel Barbosa back out there for the Pigs. He has thrown 2 innings, giving up 1 run. He is working into a 3rd inning for the first time since his last outing as an Iron Pig back on June the 4th. It's been quite a tumultuous season for Gabriel, being yanked all over the place. First pitch home to Sung-Jae Chang is on the outside corner, 0-1. Chang greeted Barbosa with a solo homer to open the 5th. That tied the game 3. Pigs now lead 5-3 in the 7th. Left-handed hitter. He's got a pair of homers this week and now a OPS over 800. 0-1. Chang off the end of the bat, fouls it back. 0-2. It's turning into a beautiful sunset here at Coca-Cola Park, setting over our heads, kind of a streakish orange-pink across the horizon. It gives off a hue onto the ballpark and the playing surface that is almost angelic. You really feel like you're watching a Field of Dreams out there. 0-2 on Sung-Jae Chang. 5-3 Pigs. Top of the 7th, Barbosa the wind. The 0-2. Chang a hard ground ball, but right to the second baseman. Moore skips right up to him. He gloves first. Retires Chang, who is out for the first time tonight. 2 singles and a homer, but now retired to begin the 7th. Brings up Mikey Romero, who's 1 for 3 today. And if Barbosa can complete 3 innings today, it'll be the first time that he has gone 3 complete innings since he threw 4 1/3 for Reading back on May the 12th, over a month ago. Romero, left-handed hitter, pitch from Barbosa, slider at the knees, 0-1. And it is no easy thing to do what Barbosa is doing today, to be one of the guys in the organization who is tasked with potentially being a Band-Aid when one of the teams in the affiliate chain needs to cover some innings. 0-1, Romero, a hot shot grounder off the mound and by Moore at second base into right center for a base hit. Romero, a big turn. Carlson gets it into second. It's a base hit. Romero aboard, second hit of the game. So he rifles that one right off the mound. Basically took a ramp off the bump. Gave actually Moore a chance to maybe reach out, make a play. But still gets by him. Brings the tying run to the plate for the Woo Sox. It's Alan Castro, singled his last time up. Switch hitter. Bats from the left side here as the Pigs get somebody up out of the bullpen. It's Ryan Cusick. Cusick, who is kind of the long man in the Iron Pigs bullpen. First pitch home to Castro. He swings and pops it up, shallow left. Backpedaling Keyboom settles under it in shallow left, reaches up, makes the catch. Castro retired on 1 pitch. I would guess that Cusick might be tasked with finishing this game out in the 8th and 9th. Ryan has been covering multiple innings out of the bullpen now for the past month after a trial run in the rotation to begin the year. 2 outs and a man at first. Nathan Hickey homered last night, 1 for 2 today with a walk. Hickey the tying run of the plate, 5-3. Iron Pigs lead, top of the 7th. The first pitch to Hickey. He hits a one-hop screamer to first, but Reyes off the bag is able to spare it, just step on the base, retire Hickey, and the inning over. Gabriel Barbosa, Herculean effort, 3 innings on short notice, gives the Pigs a 5-3 lead as we go bottom 7. Time to stretch here on the Pigs Radio Network. Presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
From the Phillipsburg Easton Honda Studios, this is Fox Sports Radio. Clinton Acura and Phillipsburg Easton Honda, 2 trusted names, 1 goal, 5-star customer service.
This Saturday, June 20th, from noon until midnight, it's the Midnight Sale at Ashley Furniture. Save up to 70% off store-wide on the styles you've been waiting for. Shop now and pay later with Ashley's no-interest financing. Plus, enjoy free delivery on your purchase. Yes, free delivery. And that's not all. We're giving away prizes every hour. Plus, 3 lucky shoppers will win our grand prizes. Big savings, big giveaways, and 1 big day to shop. Don't miss the Midnight Sale this Saturday, only at Ashley Furniture.
Ready for your next adventure? Then this sweet deal is one you don't want to miss. Get $100 to spend for only $50 and choose from skirmish paintball, Pocono whitewater rafting, or Pocono biking. Battle across the world's largest paintball facility, tackle exciting whitewater rafting, or explore the scenic Lehigh Gorge Trail by bike. No experience needed, and all equipment is provided. Quantities are limited, so be ready when this sweet deal goes on sale Friday morning at 9 a.m. Visit sweetdeals.com and get ready for adventure.
The biggest soccer tournament in the world is here, and Fox Sports Radio of the Lehigh Valley has you covered. Listen 4 times a day for updates from Westwood One, as we keep you informed about all that's happening around North America. Find out the latest up-to-the-minute info with updates from Westwood One 4 times a day throughout the tournament. Brought to you by Clinton Acura and Phillipsburg Easton Honda. 2 trusted names, 1 goal, 5-star customer service.
You're listening to Iron Pigs Baseball, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America. On Fox Sports Radio 94.7 FM, 1230 AM, and streaming at lvfoxsports.com.
Hope you got a good stretch in. We go to the last of the 7th. Iron Pigs, 2-run lead on the Woo Sox. It's 5-3 Iron Pigs. Zach Kelly takes over on the mound for the Woo Sox, replacing Devin Sweet, the former Iron Pig. Right now on the hook for the loss, gives up 2 runs on 3 hits. Pigs with 2 in the 6th off of him take the lead here. Kelly taking over, right-handed pitcher, hard thrower from the third base side of the mound, kicks and delivers to Felix Reyes, who swings to the first pitch and bounces the ball into left center for a base hit. Reyes a hard turnaround first, hit the brakes late as the left fielder McDonough comes up with it, throws it into second for a leadoff single for Felix Reyes. Second hit of the day for Felix. He's now 2 for 3. The sac fly back in the first. Kelly making his 8th appearance of the year for the Woo Sox. 1-0 with a 4.38 ERA. Was recalled by Boston early in the year. Back on April 3rd, was 0-2 with a 3.31 ERA in 17 appearances, and then optioned to Worcester back on May the 22nd. Here's Otto Kemp. Reyes at first, Kelly the stretch, first pitch. Otto swings, drives in the air, right center field, moderately deep, chasing Ferguson back, still ranging back onto the warning track, finally puts it away. As we see the extent of the wind here, Otto drove that ball well, no doubt, but the wind kept pushing Ferguson back. Ultimately had to go back to the track to reel that one in. First out of the 7th brings up Keaton Anthony. Anthony 1 for 3. Base hit back in the 3rd was thrown out, trying to stretch it into a double. Pigs now 5 runs on 11 hits. Kelly, the first pitch slider home. It's on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Kelly last threw on the 11th, so working on a full week's worth of rest. Gave up 2 runs that day. 3 hits, inning in the 3rd, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 0-1, fastball outside corner. 0-2. Kelly with an expansive arsenal for a reliever, cutter, sinker, sweeper, four-seamer, changeup, and curveball. (0-2) on Keaton Anthony. Middle infield at double play depth. Outfield swings far around to the right side. 0-2. Reyes is running. Anthony swings and misses. Throw to second on a hop. Won't get him. Second baseman Siegler, who was covering, couldn't pick the one-hop throw, and Reyes with a rare stolen base. It's his 2nd this season. That's a pleasant surprise, although the strikeout of Anthony, 2nd out here in the 7th. When you end up with a stolen base, it's a pleasant surprise. When you get thrown out, it's a boneheaded move. It's purely dictated by the results. 2 outs and a man at second for Brian De La Cruz. First pitch home. Sweeper is down and away. Ball and no strikes on De La Cruz. An RBI single for De La back in the 3rd. The funny thing about a lot of things in baseball is sometimes the process can be sound, it can be good, but really, if the result isn't what you need it to be, it does not matter. 1-0 pitch. De La Cruz late on the fastball, bounces it up the first base line, off the bag. Hickey has to range back to his left to glove it. Steps in the base, retires De La Cruz, and the inning over. Pigs got a leadoff single, Strand Reyes out at second, and we're on to the 8th. 5-3, Iron Pigs lead here in the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
Prepare to have your mind blown by Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste lasers.
Can we cut all that? That's not going to convince anyone. Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. And none of this noise is going to convince you that Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste, because the only thing that'll make you believe that is trying it yourself.
And lasers!
No lasers. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Scoreboard update presented by Ashley in the Major Leagues tonight. Phillies and Mets still deadlocked at 3 now in the top of the 7th. Pigs have a 5-3 lead over Worcester after 7 at Coca-Cola Park here tonight. In the International League other scores, Charlotte now up 4-0 over Buffalo, top of the 8th there. Top 8 in Syracuse, the Mets have turned into a 1-run deficit. Norfolk still leads 4-3. Going to the bottom of the 7th in Rochester tonight, Toledo leads the Rochester Red Wings 7-3. Top 7, Jacksonville now ahead of Durham 11-5. 2-0 Iowa leads Indianapolis, bottom of the 4th. Just about to get underway, back end of a doubleheader between Omaha and St. Paul, after Omaha won Game 1, 12-4. Still in a rain delay are Memphis and Nashville. They were scheduled to start at 8:05. Columbus defeated Scranton Wilkes-Barre 7-5 earlier today, while Gwinnett and Louisville were postponed due to inclement weather. They are scheduled to play a doubleheader tomorrow. Pick 6 outs away from a win, going to the top half of the 8th, up 5-3. Here's Sam Jelnick.
Thank you, Jack. Like you mentioned, going top of 8, Iron Pigs 5, Woo Sox 3. Ryan Cusick taking over on the mound, and a huge ovation from myself up here in the press box, down to Gabriel Barbosa coming out of this game. Barbosa in line for his first AAA win. 3 innings, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, only 32 pitches. Called upon, pressed into duty as the Iron Pigs needed somebody to cover 3 innings today, and Barbosa comes up and does just that and then some. Just It is unsung work. It's night. Hopefully he will get his due in the spotlight if Cusick can close this out and give the Iron Pigs the victory. Cusick likely will try to close this out. Try to get the final 6 outs, making his 15th appearance, 8th in relief. Stretches and deals. First pitch to Christian Campbell. It's punched off the hands, down the right field side, and into the seats. 0-1. Cusick 0-4 with a 5.62 ERA. Pitched in the finale against the Rail Riders, giving up 2 runs on a homer, 2 2/3 innings, 4 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. While Ryan with an ERA above 5.5 this year. Tall righty, set, 0-1, fastball down to the knees, 0-2. He has been far better as a reliever. In relief, Cusick has an ERA that is around 3.5. As a starter, it's above 8. 0-2 on Christian Campbell, 0-2 today with a strikeout. Cusick's 2-strike pitch, fastball up and away at 97. Cusick with a slider, 4-seamer, sinker, curveball, and splitter. Will use even though he has 5 pitches, he will use mostly just the slider and the 4-seamer, about 40% each. The 1-2. Campbell hits it on one hop to third, and it's off of Keyboom's glove and into left for a base hit. Hit the lip of the grass, scooted up on Keyboom, and it'll be a base hit for Christian Campbell. Tough break for Keyboom, reaching over to his left. Just hit right on the seam of the grass where it meets the dirt and sprang up into the air far enough that it was off the edge of his glove. So it's a leadoff single for Christian Campbell. Runner at first, nobody out. Batters chasing delay. Singled his last time up. First pitch home, he swings to the fastball. 0-1. Middle infield at double play depth. Neither team's been able to roll one tonight. Cusick, red glove at the belt. Kicks the leg high, the 0-1. Delay off the end of the bat, a pop-up right on top of the mound. Now back behind it, shortstop Cairo comes in, makes the catch. That's the first out here, the 8th. Major League Baseball announcing in the past 24 hours that they have announced a new format for the Home Run Derby this year, which obviously matters to us because it's going to be in Philadelphia this year. This year there will be 8 participants, like normal. Top 4 advance to the second round. And this year it is going to be not a timed exhibition, it is going to be based on number of swings and outs. You get 20 swings in round 1, 15 swings in the final 2 rounds after that. First pitch to Max Ferguson, he whiffs on a fastball. 0-1. A player who homers on his last swing in any round continues to swing until he makes an out or wins the round. So kind of a, you keep on shooting if you make it. 0-1 pitch. Ferguson, a bouncer over to first. On the backhand, Reyes has it. Goes to second one. Cairo, the return to first in time. 3-6-3. The Iron Pigs roll it. Double play ends the inning. Nice job by Reyes and Cairo. And Cusick faces the minimum here in the 8th. We go to the last of the 8th. It's 5-3 Iron Pigs here in the Pigs Radio Network. Presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
This Saturday, June 20th, from noon until midnight, it's the Midnight Sale at Ashley Furniture. Save up to 70% off store-wide on the styles you've been waiting for. Shop now and pay later with Ashley's no-interest financing. Plus, enjoy free delivery on your purchase. Yes, free delivery. And that's not all. We're giving away prizes every hour. Big savings, big giveaways, and one big day to shop. Don't miss the Midnight Sale this Saturday, only at Ashley.
What do you do when you're already the best Honda dealer in the Lehigh Valley? You just keep getting bigger and better than ever at Phillipsburg Easton Honda. We give our customers more value, more convenience, and more for their money with the Phillipsburg Easton Honda Advantage, including free oil changes for 4 years, free loaner cars, free multi-point inspections, and much more. And with the Phillipsburg Easton Honda Promise, your buying experience is simple, honest, and secure. With clear information, transparent pricing, and no hidden surprises. For your next new Honda, visit Phillipsburg Easton Honda, Exit 3, Uniontown Road, or start saving now at pehonda.com. See Phillipsburg Easton Honda for complete Advantage program details.
You're listening to Iron Pigs Baseball, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America, on Fox Sports Radio 94.7 FM, 12:30 a.m., and streaming at lvfoxsports.com.
Bottom of the 8th, 5-3, Iron Pigs on top. Looking for some insurance here as they'll try to snap their 4-game losing streak and get the first win of the week here against the Woo Sox. New arm on the mound for Worcester. It's Wyatt Olds on the bump for Worcester, taking over for Zach Kelly. Needed just 7 pitches for a scoreless 7th. Olds, third reliever used by the Woo Sox today. Sweet, Kelly, and now Olds. 6 foot tall, 183-pound righty, making his 22nd appearance. He's 4-4 with a 5.52 ERA, but in 29 in the third innings, he has punched out 48. He's walked 17, given up 18 hits, so it's not even a bad whip. He's just given up 4 homers. So it's kind of confounding that he's given up this many runs here. First to face him is Christian Cairo, 1 for 2 with a double. Takes the first pitch fastball that's inside. Cairo walked and scored in the second, doubled, scored in the 6th. Pigs 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors, while the Woo Sox 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors as well. Right on right matchup, 1-0 coming. Cairo fouls it in the mitt of delay. Pigs with runs in the first, second, and third, 1 run in each. Woo Sox with 3 solo homers in the middle innings, tied the game up. 1-1, Cairo fouls it back. 1-2, Pigs with 2 in the bottom of the 6th, took the lead. Carter Keyboom an RBI single, and Dylan Carlson in a sacrifice fly. All started with Cairo's double with 1 out in that inning. Down the count on Wyatt Olds, 1-2. The righty delivers, and Cairo, an emergency hack, able to foul it back. Olds with a 4-seamer, slider, cutter, and changeup. Has not allowed a run in his past 5 outings. Or I should say, hasn't allowed an earned run. Allowed an unearned run to Rochester, taking the loss back on the 13th. 1-2. Fastball up high, 2-2. During that time as well, he actually has not allowed a hit either. Just 3 walks and 3, 6, 9, 11, 12 strikeouts in 6 innings of work. 2-2. Check swing, appeal to first, he wins. Cairo seemed to know it, and Wyatt Olds just continues his good work of late. Speaking of good work, Seth Johnson, recalled by the Phillies earlier today, pitched for the Phillies through a scoreless inning, striking out 2. Great to see that he's just continuing to be Seth Johnson. 1 out, no beyond for Carter Keyboom, 2 for 3 today with an RBI single. Takes the pitch up high, 1 ball and no strikes. Olds in his past 7 outings, 8 1/3. He's not allowed an earned run, 17 strikeouts. 1-0 pitch, Keyboom off the hands, fouls it back. As expected, there's nobody up out in the Iron Pigs bullpen, so it will be Ryan Cusick to try to close this out. Cusick has not had a save opportunity this season. Olds delivers home, the 1-1. Cutter misses just down low, and Delay is going to challenge this. He has gone 4 for 4 challenging. Can he really go 5 for 5? No, he's not. And the Woo Sox are going to lose their final challenge here. Oh, this is big. Showing up on the scoreboard, and yeah, that pitch is low. So Woo Sox now out of challenges, which will be big for them when they go to the top of the 9th, still trailing here. Two-one pitch. Keyboom lays off a fastball that sinks down and in under the arms. 2-2. Or 3-1, beg your pardon. Three-one. Keyboom drives in the air, right center field, up the alley, but the right fielder Campbell galloping over, makes the catch. 2 outs. Two outs, nobody on. Paul McIntosh on himself a nice series here. Homered yesterday, 2 for 3 today. It's really, of late, coming around the bat. First pitch home. McIntosh checks his swing, and it's in for a strike. Pigs past couple of years have been very lucky to have a great stable of veteran catchers. This year that's been hampered with Rene Pinto being injured for most of the year. 0-1. Paul fouls it back. 0-2, and Paul doesn't fall into the veteran category per se. He's been around the block a good deal, traded from the Marlins to the Phillies in the Jesus Luzardo trade. Paul now 28 years old. In AAA in parts of 3 different seasons. 0-2, grounded foul. Down the third base aisle. 23 with Jacksonville, 25 with the IronPigs, and now this year. He's got a learned, aged wisdom to him. He's always very calm, cool. Seems to know the answer before anybody has said it. The 0-2. Foul tip held on to by delay. McIntosh down on strikes. And Wyatt Olds just keeps it going. 2 more strikeouts like clockwork in a 1-2-3 8th. We go to the 9th. 3 outs away from victory for the Pigs. They're up 5-3 here in the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
Hi, IronPigs fans. I'm Linda Gawardi. I work in human resources at Air Products. I live in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and I'm proud to support MDA.
Air Products. Working here, living here, giving here.
Hi, IronPigs fans. I'm Nick Mitica. I work in hydrogen energy systems at Air Products. I live in Zionsville, and I'm proud to support Community Bike Works.
Air Products. Working here, living here, giving here.
Chick-fil-A Whitehall is a proud sponsor of the Lehigh Valley IronPigs. Download a whole new way to Chick-fil-A with the Chick-fil-A One app. Earn points towards rewards with every qualifying purchase. And save time by ordering ahead for curbside, pickup, drive-thru, and delivery. You can even place catering orders for your larger events through the app. Available now at the App Store and Google Play. Chick-fil-A Whitehall. It's always our pleasure to serve you.
Not everyone knows. The utility only delivers your electricity and natural gas. IGS Energy gives you the power to choose not only your rate, but also your source. Because while energy runs your gadgets, appliances, heat, and air, straightforward fixed-rate plans from IGS Energy can also fuel your peace of mind. It's why we're trusted by millions of households across the USA, and the official energy provider of your Lehigh Valley IronPigs. Explore your energy choices at IGS.com.
You're listening to the IronPigs Radio Network.
Top of the 9th, IronPigs 3 outs away from a victory. Going to try to snap their 4-game losing streak here as Ryan Cusick looks to close this one out. Face the minimum in the 8th thanks to double play, working around a leadoff single. We'll have 9-1 and 2 due up for the Woo Sox here in the 9th. McDonough, Siegler, and Chang. Both teams with 11 hits. Woo Sox have gone 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position, while the Pigs have gone 3 for 7. It's a big difference in this one. Woo Sox, all 3 runs on solo homers, while the Pigs have been able to rally 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and then 2 in the 6th. Tyler McDonough, who has one of those 3 solo homers, leads up. Switch hitter batting left, Cusick the stretch. First pitch is a curveball down and in. And before the second pitch of the inning here, McIntosh is going to call time, go out to the mound and talk with Cusick. Pitch clock might have been winding down on Paul and Ryan, and the Pigs not having to have used too many mound visits so far today. Not a bad idea to not issue a automatic ball. Cusick fall behind early. So 1-0 on Tyler McDonough. Cusick the stretch, third base side of the mound, kicks the leg high to the plate, sliders on the outside corner, ball and strike. Infield to the pull side, nobody out, top of the ninth, 5-3 Iron Pigs, Cusick the pitch, McDonough way late, lines it over the Iron Pigs dugout, 1-2. 1-2 on McDonough, leading off the top of the ninth. Cusick delivers, 96, up and away, 2-2. At the belt, Cusick's 2-2. Fastball called, strike three, and McDonough knew it. Back to the bench before the ball even hit McIntosh's mitts. Cusick gets him looking. One away to begin the ninth. Always the most important out of the ninth. Getting the leadoff man. Get that first one settled in. 5-3 Pigs. 4-game losing streak. Woo Sox gonna finish the first half above 500. They'll need one more win the rest of the week to get there. First pitch home to Anthony Siegler. Takes breaking ball down the dirt. Siegler out of the leadoff spot has gone 0 for 4 today. Infield to the pull side for the lefty, and he's way late on the fastball. Swings and misses, a ball and a strike. Five-3 Pigs, top of the ninth. 1-1 coming. Swing and a miss. Tardy again. 1-2. And seeing Cusick really not just settling into being a reliever, but now thriving in a high leverage spot. You can see the evolution in real time. The way he's feasting on the energy around him, being enveloped by it. The 1-2. Siegler finally catches up. Fouls 97 back. One and two on Anthony Siegler. Pigs by 2 in the top of the ninth. Cusick ready, bases empty, the 1-2. Fastball way high. Trying to put him away with fastballs here. The 2-2. Siegler spoils the heater, popped up out of play. The Pigs, Paul McIntosh and Cusick here in a tough bind against Siegler, where he has yet to catch up to the fastball, but you've shown it to him so many times here. You know, do you really want to keep coming back with it? Because all the off-speed stuff you've offered up to him hasn't been interesting. 2-2. Cusick delivers again. Breaking ball just off the plate. Tried to backdoor a slider, and it was barely off the edge. 3-2 on Siegler. Cusick trying to make sure he doesn't allow a base runner, so then the tying run would be coming to the plate on an especially windy night with everything blowing out. The 3-2. Siegler swings, rips a liner into right. That's a base hit. So Siegler earns his way aboard. Finally turns around a fastball, lines it into right. Base hit. And the Woo Sox will bring the tying run to the plate. The form of their home run leader, Sung Chae Chang, who has gone deep twice this week, including once tonight as part of a 3-for-4 performance. First pitch to Chang, batting left-handed, takes a fastball that's outside. This is when you see Cusick sometimes fall back into his old ways when he was starting, being a bit of a nibbler around the plate instead of really attacking. Infield at double play depth. Short lead for Siegler at first. 1-0 coming. Chang swings and misses. Pitch down low. Runner takes off for second, and McIntosh can't get a throw off. He was almost shocked that Siegler took off because the ball barely got away from him, but I think he was screened by Chang at the plate. Couldn't see around him. So a wild pitch takes the double play away here. 1-1, swing and a miss. Fastball up. 97 just threw it by him. 1-2. One-two pitch. Chang lifts it high in the air, down the left field side, slicing towards the corner. Kemp in fair territory. He's able to get under it, make the catch. Fires it into third, and staying at second, Siegler. Second out of the ninth. Great job by Otto sticking with that, because you could see that ball slicing towards the line and trying to stay fair down there. Otto with not much space to maneuver. You have about 1.5 feet of fair territory down there, and Otto nearly pressed up against the wall, was still on fair ground when he caught it. Final hope for the Woo Sox, it's Mikey Romero. 2 for 4, 2 base hits tonight. Tying run of the plate, 5-3 Pigs. Cusick starts him off with a slider that's off the plate. Romero, another left-handed hitter, 1-0 pitch. Fastball outside. Cusick's plan of attack, away, away, away. He's falling behind on Romero, though. 2 balls, no strikes with Alan Castro on deck. And before the 2-0, he's going to step off here. Two-0 pitch. Perfectly placed fastball at the knees, outside corner. Five-3 Pigs, top of the ninth. 2 outs. Runner at second, the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball up. Late on it. 2-2 on Mikey Romero, and the crowd gets loud. Rises to the occasion with Cusick trying to shut this down. Strike away and out away from ending a 4-game losing streak. Cusick, the righty, is set. Crowd down to a hush. The 2-2. Curveball off the plate. 3-2. Runner at second, 2 outs. Cusick trying to get his first save of the season. 5-3 Pigs in the ninth. The 3-2 fastball inside off the plate. Pigs don't have a challenge, so can't take another look at that as Cusick actually missed across the plate. Man, looking at StatCast, I think that might have been a challengeable pitch. Might have been worth a look. Pigs have been without a challenge for a while. Tying run aboard for the Woo Sox. The go-ahead run comes to the plate, and that's Alan Castro. So the pitch coach Phil Cantari is going to go out to the mound here to speak with Cusick. Ryan, in his career, has 4 saves. They all came in 2024 when he was with Midlands. That was the first time he had ever really converted into relieving. He's trying to get his first save as a member of the Phillies organization. He's pitched himself to a bind here. Ziegler base hit, Romero a walk, tying run at first. And Alan Castro, the potential go-ahead run of the plate. Woo Sox with 3 runs today, all on solo homers. Braden Ward, who leads the league in stolen bases, is going to pinch run at first for Mikey Romero. So that is superb speed now on the bases for the Woo Sox at first, meaning a ball in the gap likely ties this game. So with all that settled, first and second, 2 outs, 5-3 Pigs, top of the 9th. The hitter is Alan Castro. Bats from the left side, looks at a first pitch. It's a fastball down low. Infield to the pull side for Castro. He singled back in the 5th, but was then caught stealing. 1 for 4 tonight. The 1-0. Castro swings and fouls it back into the sweets. Cusick, who had a very quick first inning in the 8th, threw just 8 pitches. He's thrown nearly 30 here in the 9th. A 1-1. Hard ground ball the other way, and that's into left, a base hit in between short and third. Around third, coming in to score is Ziegler. The throw will go into the cutoff man. It's a 1-run game, because of course it is. Pigs don't know how to play anything but. RBI single, Alan Castro, and the Woo Sox within a run. The tying run now in scoring position at second, and Nathan Hickey coming to the plate. I've been a bit surprised that a lefty like Kirby Snead has not been throwing the bullpen with Hickey due up here. It's going to be up to Cusick to finish this. 1 run in here in the 9th. 5-4 Iron Pigs, tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Cusick's pitch to Hickey. It's down low. 1 ball and no strikes on Hickey. Drove in the go-ahead run for the Woo Sox last night in the 10th. Singled in the 2nd here this evening and walked in the 5th. Left-handed hitter, square stance, Cusick, tall righty of the bells. 1-0 pitch. Fastball's yanked down and in. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes on Nathan Hickey. Christian Campbell is on deck. First and second, 2 outs, 1-run game in the 9th. The pitch, it's way high. And Cusick spiraling. Walk to Romero. Castro an RBI single. Now 3-0 on Nathan Hickey. And Kirby Snead is starting to throw out in the Iron Pigs bullpen. 3-0 on Hickey. Will he have the green light? The pitch. He does not. He takes up and away. It's ball 4, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. Well, if you thought we weren't going to get sweaty palms tonight, you were wrong, and my palms are now soaked. Iron Pigs have played, of their past 26 games, half of them have been 1-run games, and tonight looks like it is no different. 5-4 Pigs, top of the 9th. Bases loaded, and before the first pitch, Cusick will step off here and use a disengagement. Christian Campbell, the one-time Uber prospect, is at the plate. 1 for 3 tonight with a walk and a base hit. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second. The first pitch, Campbell takes, it's up and in, almost hit him. Cusick 5 straight out of the zone. Outfield straight away, infield straight up. Cusick at the belt, his 1-0 pitch. Campbell takes, it's up high. Cusick trying everything. That was a slider that time. Fastball, slider, sinker, curveball, it doesn't matter. Goes back to the rosin bag, slams it down. 2-0 on Christian Campbell. Cusick has missed with 6 straight. 5-4 Pigs, top of the 9th. 2-0 pitch. Campbell takes, fastball right down the middle. And a very enthusiastic cheer from this crowd to try to push Cusick over the finish line in the ninth. He struck out McDonough, Siegler a base hit, Shang flied out. Since then, 3 straight have reached. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 1-run game of the ninth. The 2-1, Campbell takes right down the middle, 2-2. And once again, the Pigs a strike away. Romero ended up walking. Castro didn't see Castro a base hit. Hickey didn't see a strike. Campbell was ahead 2 out. Cusick has poured into fastballs. Does he go with another to try to get him to chase? 5-4 Pigs, a strike away in the ninth. Bases loaded. Cusick set, the 2-2 pitch. Campbell, emergency hack, fouls it back. Stolen out of the mitt of McIntosh. Cusick still with good fastball velo. 97 on that. So he's nearing, well, over now 30 pitches here in the ninth. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2. Breaking ball down and away. Campbell lays off. And the Pigs have pushed this as far as they can go. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and a full count in a 1-run game in the top of the ninth. This game either ends here or we're going to be going to the bottom of the ninth. Runners will be off. Base hit gives the Woo Sox the lead. 3-2 on Christian Campbell. The runners go. The 3-2. Campbell fouls it off. Straight back to the screen. That was the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Still 3-2 on Christian Campbell. 5-4 Pigs, top of the ninth. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And another 3-2 coming to Christian Campbell. Here it is. Campbell swings and misses. Cusick punches him out and holds on to finish the ball game. The final. It's the IronPigs 5 and the Woo Sox 4. Cusick takes it to the limit, but strikes out Campbell to strand the bases loaded in the ninth, and the Pigs' 4-game losing streak is over, and it just had to be one more 1-run, nearly heartbreaking, blood pressure rising win for the Pigs. Final, it's the IronPigs 5 and the Woo Sox 4. We'll go ahead, take a break, come back with totals and a recap next on the Staybird Suites Allentown Bethlehem Airport postgame show here on the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
This Saturday, June 20th, from noon until midnight, it's the Midnight Sale at Ashley Furniture. Save up to 70% off on the styles. Shop now and pay later with Ashley's no-interest financing. Plus, enjoy free delivery on your purchase. Yes, free delivery. And that's not all. We're giving away prizes every hour. Plus, 3 lucky shoppers will win our grand prizes.
Get your heart rate up.
Big giveaways and 1 big day to shop. Don't miss the Midnight Sale this Saturday, only at Ashley Furniture.
Here's what's happening with Fox Sports Radio. Find great deals at some of your favorite local restaurants and attractions. Before you make plans, make a stop at sweetdeals.com for great savings like Stone Bar Inn in Stroudsburg, Great Bear Golf Club, and stock car racing experiences. For these and other amazing deals, visit sweetdeals.com. Celebrate Father's Day weekend the wild way at the Lehigh Valley Zoo. Sample a diverse selection of beer around the zoo from 11 to 5 p.m. on Saturday, June 20th. Listen to live music and enjoy sweets and treats from local vendors. General admission is included in your Hops for Pops event ticket. For information, visit lvzoo.org. Discover the exciting world of ham radio with a free family field day starting at 2 p.m. on June 27th to June 28th at Bicentennial East Park on Liberto Lane in Bethlehem. It's 24 hours of radio fun. So come see what ham radio is all about with hands-on fun and see how you can talk across town or around the world. If it's happening in the sports world, we've got you covered on Fox Sports Radio.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes 1 and 1 makes 3. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Thanks for listening to IronPigs Baseball. IronPigs Baseball is brought to you by naming rights partner Coca-Cola, presenting partner Capital Blue Cross, and founding partners Air Products, Service Electric, Lehigh Valley Health Network, a part of Jefferson Health, B. Braun, The Morning Call, and WFMZ Channel 69 News. Now it's time for the Staybridge Suites Allentown Bethlehem Airport postgame show with Sam Jelinek.
Welcome in to the Staybridge Suites Allentown Bethlehem Airport postgame show. Sam Jelinek with you here from the Cyan Sky broadcast booth as the IronPigs victorious over the Worcester Red Sox 5-4 the final, able to snap their 4-game losing streak and pick up a victory. Yet another one-run game. This time they come out on the right end of things as them and the Woo Sox continue what has been, well, an entertaining and nail-biting series. I have no nails left, and we've still got 3 games to go this week. Let's get you told us in a recap real quick before Jack Heim will have you for the rest of your evening. IronPigs a winner here on Thursday night, and it started out early. Bottom of the first, they played a run after Dylan Moore doubles to begin the bottom of the first. Felix Reyes brings them in with a sacrifice fly. They make it 2-0 in the second, RBI base hit for Paul McIntosh, and then 3-0 in the third on a Brian De La Cruz base hit. Everything seems hunky-dory. Brian Keller's rolling along for the Pigs. He's through 3 2/3 scoreless. He struck out 4 consecutive hitters, and then roadblock. Max Ferguson, Tyler McDonough, back-to-back solo homers, make it a 1-run game. And Keller, with 85 pitches, is done after 4. In the fifth, Gabriel Barbosa comes on. First hitter he faces, Sung Chae Chang, homers off of him to tie the game at 3. Just like that. Bottom 6, though, Pigs do take the lead back. An RBI single for Carter Keyboom to drive in Christian Cairo, who had doubled, and then a sac fly for Dylan Carlson later in the frame to make it 5-3. Barbosa was great from that point forward after the Chang homer, turning in a couple of the scoreless innings. Ryan Cusick, scoreless 8th, sent us to the 9th. The IronPigs 3 outs away from the victory. Cusick got in some trouble, though. 1-out single, and then a 2-out walk, followed by a 2-out base hit. Scored a run to make it a 1-run game. Another walk, loaded the bases, and then he went full on Christian Campbell, but struck him out to end it. The IronPigs, by the skin of their teeth, the hair on their chinny chin, end up with a 5-4 win in yet another 1-run game. Their 14th 1-run game in their past 27 games. Final score, Pigs 5, Woo Sox 4. Final line score in this one is the Pigs 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They leave 6 on base. For the Woo Sox, it's 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They leave 11 on base. The winner is Gabriel Barbosa. Big round of applause for Gabriel as he comes into a tough spot having to deal with shouldering some innings for a overworked and undermanned IronPigs bullpen. He throws 3 innings, allows us 1 run on 4 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for his first AAA win, so congratulations to Gabriel. The loss goes to Devin Sweet. He is now 1-4 on the season. Sweet, the former Pig, gives up both runs in the decisive 6th. Ryan Cusick, his first save as an IronPig, his first ever AAA save. He goes 2 innings, gives up 1 run. That came in the 9th, but he strikes out Christian Campbell to end it and leave the bases loaded. We started at 6:46, finished at 9:23. Time of game, 2 hours and 37 minutes in front of 6,755 here on Thursday night at Coca-Cola Park. With the win, the Pigs at 33-39 now in the season, snap their 4-game losing streak, while the Woo Sox, now 35-33, lead this series 2-1 in their hunt for a above 500 record here in the first half. We'll have to wait for another day. That day, hopefully not tomorrow, as we'll be back in action tomorrow, same time, same place. 6:45, first pitch between the Pigs and the Woo Sox. It'll be Brian Bayo on the mound for Worcester against Chuck King for the IronPigs. King moving up a day with Bryce Wilson going up to the majors and Ryan Kettler slotting into his spot here earlier for this ball game. So it'll be King v. Bayo, 6:45 first pitch, 6:15 for the pregame show. I will not talk to you tomorrow. I have other places to be for tomorrow, so I will be off. Connor Mills, trusty sidekick, doing some studio work for us, will fill in for me as he has done over the past couple of years, so familiar face for you. I will be back in action on Saturday. So I will talk to you Saturday, as that will do it for my portion of the broadcast here tonight. As always, big thanks from me to you for making us a part of your Thursday evening. Big thanks to Jack Heim back in the studio, keeping me company. As always, big thanks to our partners who make IronPigs Baseball possible, our naming rights partner Coca-Cola, presenting partner Capital Blue Cross, and founding partners Air Products, Service Electric, Lehigh Valley Health Network, a part of Jefferson Health, Bebron, The Morning Call, and WFMZ Channel 69 News. I'll talk to you on Saturday, but the Pigs are back in action tomorrow for Game 4, so make sure to tune in for that. So until Saturday, when I'll talk to you again, I've been Sam Jelinek. As always, thanks so much for listening. Your final tonight is the IronPigs 5 and the Woo Sox 4. Pigs snap their 4-game losing streak. Jack Heim has you the rest of the way here on the Staybridge Suite, Soundtown Bethlehem Airport postgame show here on the Pigs Radio Network, presented by Ashley, the largest furniture store brand in North America.
If you are looking for retirement